about the joke. Hear the joke of the day. Want you to know the joke right now.
This is the story of Chinese businessman Wan Longdong, who, while in London, visited the First Bank of Fergie to inquire about a loan.
Yes, well, Mr. Dong, it says here on your application that you manage supplies for a large office firm in Beijing.
That is correct.
I see. Well, perhaps you could tell me a little bit about your position.
Sure. Wrong dong, wait until all employees out for egg for young, then wrong dog hide in closet. And all employees start looking for me. Then call, wrong dog! Wrong dog! Where are you?
I say, you condone such juvenile sophomoric behavior? How does hiding on your subordinates constitute your position?
Wow, that's very good question. Good question. When someone open closet door, wrong dong switch on lights and yell, supplies!
Well, Wan Longdong and the banker struck a deal, and before he left, he asked to have some Chinese yens or francs or shekels or whatever the penny is with Deng's picture on it. He asked to have some of that Chinese currency exchanged to English pounds for the duration of his stay. And then Longdong was on his way. Well, sir, the next day, Longdong approached the loan officer and asked to have more currency exchanged, which the banker quickly transacted. But as Longdong was preparing to leave, he noticed he'd been shortchanged.
Hey! Hold on there! Yesterday, I give you Chinese money. You give me 20 pounds. But today, I give you same Chinese money. You only give wrong dog 18 pounds. What gives, Mr. Mooney?
The stone-faced banker tediously replied,
Mr. Dong,
Yes?
please, you have to allow for the world currency market changes.
The Chinese businessman just stared. Finally, the banker made a snitty face and retorted,
I can't help it, you know. Fluctuations!
The businessman exploded with rage.
Fluctuations?
Oh, no.
Ha! Fluctuations!
Wonderful KTV, San Diego, the station for more fun in the sun.
What's your name? Carly. Where are you from? California. Nice. Why do you listen to KGB, Car? Because my dad rocks!
As soon as you are able, woman, I am willing to make the break that we are on the brink of. My cup is on the table, my love is feeling, waiting here for you to take and drink of. So if you're tired of the same old story, oh, times I'm begging, I'll be here when you are ready.
I don't know if he means it or if he's just trying to give me an opening bit. And I don't care which one it is. God bless him if he is.
There you go. What is
Go
it?
ahead, Emily. Tell the conversation you heard just, 45 seconds ago in the hallway here.
I bet you with my 10 to your 100 that the Padres are going to come back and beat the Cardinals the next 3 games.
Get out! I'll take it.
My 10 to his 100.
Okay, I didn't get how that worked, but I
The way
still
that-
got the
the way
gist
that-
of it.
The way it works is if I win the bet, I get $10. If he wins the bet, he gets $100. It's 10 to 1 odds. I went ahead and took that bet.
Good job. Gee, of little faith.
Come on.
Sure was close yesterday. Sure was a nail biter.
They've been really, really good games. I mean, we can be thankful for that.
Swear to God, I don't know. Seriously, if he means it or if he's just trying to get on the air. Or if he's just trying to give me a bit. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
taking
enough.
it.
Sweet.
So I get 10 from Bromo. Kind of makes up for the 10 that I'm never going to see from Route 66, even though
Hey,
she lost
right.
that bet. What?
Not yet.
They're happily
They're
married.
still together. They're not separated.
2 months ago, at least.
No.
I make you another $10. I make you another $10 bet that you'll find out they've been separated since the middle of summer.
No.
No.
Because I don't love money. I'm perfectly happy in my apartment with an air conditioner sitting on the side in the middle of my living room. That's fine. It's fine. They're not separated.
And the Padres are going to come back and win it all.
No, they're dead. Well, they've been doing so well with their losing streak all summer. You'd think it'd be okay.
Let me try and figure that one out now. Let me wrap my mind around that one. They've been doing so well with their losing streak.
They have. I don't understand math, and all summer they've been losing and losing and losing.
A lot of times when they would lose, they'd pick up, get closer to the title because the other teams would lose, and there would be fewer games left in the schedule. So
It's very strange.
why can't it work this way? Why aren't we up 2-0 after getting defeated twice?
You want to put any money on that one?
No.
Chris?
No. I was just trying to find something positive. I was just trying to find something positive about the
You
Padres.
don't seem very firm in your convictions today.
Well, I think they're probably going to
Just
keep
an
losing.
observation.
I think they're going to probably keep losing.
That was just flat out unpleasant to watch. From the double plays to the plays at the plate to the cable crapping out. What a fun afternoon that was.
I'll have that story in a moment, David.
That was just nifty.
Yeah, it was fun.
When your team is in the playoffs, you're supposed to find something more exciting than Roger Clemens getting lit up. What's that? Wait. Gonna do it all? He's gonna do it all! Chainsaw Sports is next! We're on the KGB.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw present the Grand Day Everyday Giveaway.
Oh my God, you have no idea. I was just trying to. I was going to ask my girlfriend to borrow some money this month.
Well, let's not do that. We got $1,000 for it if you hold on for us, okay, Sue?
Thank you so much.
Okay, girl.
$1,000. $1,000. Every day in 2005 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on KTB.
If you've experienced disappointing second-rate service when you've had a broken appliance, obviously you didn't call San Diego's first-rate repair company to the rescue, 1-800-APPLIANCE. You'll be delighted with unforgettable, fantastic service that 1-800-APPLIANCE customers have come to expect. Service calls are free with any repair. That even includes high-end appliances, and you won't be overcharged. Just remember the jingle. It's the only number you'll ever need.
Appliance experts will rescue you. Call 1-800-APPLIANCE.
Everyone knows that Hollywood actors and singers love to give each other awards. But you probably didn't know there are awards for bankers, too. Well, at Bank of the West, we just won the Greenwich Excellence Award for overall customer satisfaction in business banking. And if you run a business, now you can experience some of that award-winning customer satisfaction and save over $1,000 while you're at it. Just come to Bank of the West before November 4th. You'll get a rate of prime plus 0% on new business-linked lines of credit through December 2006. You'll pay no initial loan fees on new business-linked lines and loans. And you'll get business checking, free of service charges for 1 year on new accounts, plus much more. So come to Bank of the West, but do it quickly before our award-winning people start carrying around poodles and riding in limousines.
Bank of the West, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Certain restrictions apply.
Weed, acid,
nose candy,
Huffing, brown sugar,
skunk, atom,
glass, killers,
meth, lady,
supergrass, Aunt Mary,
Big C,
Big H, Big O,
ecstasy, gangster,
chalk,
OC,
oxy, DXM,
XTC, vitamin K,
R2,
angel dust.
Talking to your kids about drugs is a lot tougher than it used to be.
Lucky 7,
Seventh Heaven,
buttons,
cactus,
White Cross,
rocket fuel.
Your kids may be exposed to drugs you've never heard of.
cat, horse,
fire, yaba,
Skag, Sugar Cubes,
blue mystic.
tweak.
To find out what they're facing these days and how to talk to them about drugs, go to drugfree.org or call 1-800-729-6686 to get the free brochure Your Child Needs You. Because the more informed you are, the more your kids will listen. A message from MetLife Foundation and the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
He fades back to pass. He throws it long. Touchdown!
Honey, you broke my plans.
Sorry, trying to win a free truck from Kearney Mesa Ford.
Well, just buy one from Kearney Mesa Ford. They make it easy.
Easy?
Sure, Kearney Mesa Ford makes it easy with easy discounts.
Easy discounts? Sounds a lot easier than throwing a pass.
Yeah, at my rose bush.
Hey, with the money we save at Kearney Mesa Ford, can I get a new football?
We make it easy.
Enter to win the ultimate football fan truck from Kearney Mesa Ford. No purchase necessary. Details available at KearneyMesaFord.com. Kearney Mesa Ford, just blocks east of the 805 on Claremont Mesa Boulevard.
Can you believe it? It's been 50 years, and the 50th anniversary celebration at Disneyland has jumped into light speed with the return of Space Mountain and the 1015 KGB name game. Play the KGB name game to win a Disneyland Resort Getaway for 4, which includes 2-day park hopper tickets and accommodations at a Disneyland Hotel Resort. Sign up to be a KGB VIP at 101kgb.com. And listen for your name weekdays at 11:20 a.m. and 4:20 p.m. When you hear your name, call back to win. If you have a name, you can win. It's the name game on 1015 KGB. Don't miss the return of Space Mountain for a thrilling ride through outer space. The 50th anniversary celebration kicks into high gear every day in October at the Disneyland Resort, with the good folks at Honda giving away an all-new 2006 Civic to a lucky guest. The coolest rides in the galaxy, just in time for the biggest celebration in Disneyland history. Come celebrate the 50th anniversary at the Disneyland Resort.
From San Diego, it's KGB. And in the TMAC Q103. All right. Yes. Sports Time with a Chainsaw here. It's KGB Championship Baseball underway, and they're bringing it to San Diego. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David, and hello again, everybody. In the sports world, the San Diego Padres were looking to steal Game 2 of the best-of-5 divisional series at St. Louis yesterday and come home tied 1-1.
didn't quite work out that way.
We're going to pop up. That should do it. Who wants it? The Cardinal shortstop Eckstein called. He has it. Redbirds win it 6-2. Go 2 games to none up on San Diego in the best-of-5 division series. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, Mark Loretta said playing the Cardinals is like getting pecked to death. They just chip away and beat you as they did yesterday, 6-2, despite the Padres out-hitting the Cardinals 10-6 yesterday and 23-16 in this series. Why? Because the Padres have grounded into 7 double plays and left 19 runners on base these last 2 games. Oh, yeah, that's Bruce Bochy lamenting. The Padres are just obviously way better than the Cardinals. It's just dumb luck that the Cardinals have been so blessed at getting out-hit 23-16 because they are so obviously overmatched, the Cardinals are.
That's insane. You're stupid.
So the question today is this deja vu of 1996 when the NL West champion Padres lost 2 in St. Louis, came home for Game 3 at Qualcomm, and despite 2 home runs by MVP Ken Caminiti, were swept by St. Louis in 3 games. That was 1996. Or is this deja vu of 1984 when the NL West champion Padres lost 2 in Chicago, came home, won Game 3, and then 21 years ago today, October 7th, 1984 in Game 4, Steve Garvey forced a decisive Game 5.
Deep right field. Way back. Cotto going back to the wall. It's gone. Home run Garvey. And there will be tomorrow.
Oh, my. We
so
shall
great.
find out this weekend. Game 3 is tomorrow night at Petco. First pitch, 8:09 our time on ESPN and Fox.
Is that the greatest moment in San Diego sports?
It's one of them.
Well, no kidding. But
One of the top 3.
I'd say
one of the top 3. All right, Ruth, what are the 2 others? I want to know your top 3 moments in San Diego sports.
Well,
Garvey's homer.
Because I used to think it was that one, but you corrected me the year that they played the Yankees in the World Series. That year had lots more exciting moments.
I don't know.
Was there one
Not
moment?
one
I would
moment
say
like
Dennis
that.
Gibson batting down that pass in the
Steelers.
What happened?
I wanted Ruth to do it.
Oh, she couldn't have done it.
She couldn't have done it.
Couldn't have done it. What are you wishing for? You want to sit here forever?
I want to know her 3. What are your 3, Ruth?
Well, I don't exactly have 3, I suppose. Just when they played the Yankees in the World Series.
What are the Trevor things? The towels or something? I don't know.
What's your 3rd? We've named 2 that are probably fairly obvious to most San Diegans.
I don't have a 3rd.
Do you have a 3rd, Racky?
I was right there with those 2. It's stupid, but man, I mean, it's close to my heart because it was the night that Carly sang that anthem when she was just a little squirt. But that night that the Padres went ahead of the Giants, Sky Show 1998, first place, and never looked back. That was one of the most exciting nights in baseball.
It really was.
I've ever been to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely not one of the top 3 moments in San Diego sports. But that
you
was pretty
remember
cool.
that as bringing chills.
Personally exciting, yes. But that home run by Garvey, I don't know why you can't list that as the greatest moment in San Diego
It
sports.
probably is because it's the one everyone hangs their hat on still, and it earned him permanent recognition above the scoreboard at Petco.
How about Tony Gwynn coming around from second to score in the All-Star game, win
in 1994? It was pretty good. It was great.
But that wasn't here,
I get chills when I hear it.
It's still good, but it was just it wasn't necessarily San Diego.
It was Tony.
Well, it was Tony. It's great. Anyway, there shouldn't be a video dropout like there was yesterday for tomorrow night's game. The chief engineer at Channel 6 explained. Did everyone see it yesterday? Around 1:50 yesterday, the picture just went away. What? And so you went from Fox. We heard that, as Chainsaw told you, it was on ESPN2 and Fox yesterday.
And thank you for saying that, because otherwise I'd have sat there in the dark. I went to ESPN2.
And it was there.
Until it went away.
Until it went away there as well. And here's the explanation from the chief engineer at Channel 6, explaining in terms that maybe only Chris Boyer might pretend to understand.
Then twice a year, when the sun lines up with a geosynchronous satellite.
Geosynchronous.
David.
Pronounce it correctly.
The onus is on me to pronounce it correctly.
I shall correct you if you pronounce it incorrectly.
A satellite receiver gets bombarded with radio signals from the sun, and the desired satellite signal is overwhelmed.
What's the radio station on the sun? KHOT.
This is precisely why we and the cable companies lost about 10 minutes of audio and video during the game at about 1:50 p.m.
It never came back high def, though.
No, and it never started high def. Did it start high def for you anywhere?
Yeah, it did.
It didn't for me at all, everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was rather frustrated by that. But that blackout, for some San Diego fans, was relief from the ongoing misery perpetrated by the Cardinals. Elsewhere in the playoffs yesterday, the rookie rattled the rocket.
The pitch to McCann. Oh, yes, he did. There's a high drive deep into right center field, and this ball is gone. A three-run homer by Brian McCann as the Atlanta Braves have taken a 3-1 lead.
Off Roger Clemens, Atlanta evened their series with Houston 1-1 with a 7-1 victory at Turner Field as John Smoltz outdueled Clemens. Game 3 tomorrow in Houston. The American Leaguers take over today. The Chicago White Sox take their 2-zip lead into Boston for Game 3 today, 1:19 p.m. on ESPN2, followed by the Yankees and Angels at Yankee Stadium. All tied 1-1. Randy Johnson takes the hill for the Pinstripes. Game 3, 5:19 our time on ESPN today. How about them Chargers? Well, kind of do a preview today. The Bolts play on Monday, hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers at Qualcomm Stadium for Monday Night Football. The rest of the league plays Sunday. Chargers hoping Washington will upset the Denver Broncos Sunday to give the Broncos a 3-2 record, and the Chargers an opportunity to equal that record with a victory over Pittsburgh on Monday night.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes, it is. In other sports, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
What's going on, man?
You know, all the cool guys are named Dave. We have to realize that.
You know, I don't know if it's been proven by the Atlanta Medical Constitution of Journal. What? Hello, go ahead.
Anyway, my thoughts on the greatest sports moment in San Diego is Colin Winslow's heroic performance in that overtime game against Miami. You know, rising up to block the field goal, getting carried off the field 2 or 3 times. I mean, come on.
1982 AFC Championship game in Miami.
Now, you find that
actually
to be
divisional series champion.
You find that to be a better moment than Garvey's home run?
Well, actually, no, during Garvey's home run, I was sitting in the Santana concert at San Diego State, open air amphitheater, and Carlos introduced on the stage when Garvey hit that home run, and that got a larger cheer than anything Santana.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
So that was real cool. You know, there's many, many sports moments.
Yes.
But anyway, that's just my thoughts on the matter.
Well, thank you. And your name is what, sir?
Cool Dave.
Oh, that's right.
Shelly and Chainsaw. Shelly and Chainsaw.
Dave. Fire, crash, fire.
Dave, you dumb son of a bitch. Dave.
Shelly and Chainsaw.
Nice. Yes, the 82 game against Miami sent them into the AFC Championship game, the Ice Bowl in Cincinnati, which they lost, but whatever. 6:36, 32 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
How about Leyritz's home run in 98? That was pretty good.
Great moments in 98.
Right near the fair pole there.
In Houston, game 1.
What does it say when your team is in the playoffs and you're reminiscing about the great sports moments that have nothing to do with this year?
Whatever.
Nothing.
What was the great moment this year?
May.
The whole month.
May was great.
Yeah. I like Peavy's win over Clemens at Petco. That was cool.
All right, Chainsaw was brought to you by Trophies. I'll tell you what, Chris Boyer, Monday Night Football, this coming Monday, Hazard Center Trophies location. We're talking about the Chargers and the Steelers on Monday Night Football, and you can win Better Body Salon and Day Spa gift certificates, Milwaukee Power Tools from Tula, poker tables from Billiards Direct in La Mesa, and you can register to win that Convoy Big Screen's 51-inch TV. That plus just hanging out in the whole sexual aura of Chris Boyer. I have a 40% release track record, David.
And this is a rematch of the 95 AFC Championship game. One of the two great moments in San Diego history. Dennis Gibson batting down that pass.
I don't know. I can't come up with three, even though I said it's one of the three greatest. All right, what are they? I don't know. Gas lamping me, woman.
What, Shabu, jumping through the
I
hoop.
didn't know you were going to call me on it.
Well, you said it.
Is it your first day on the show? I knew it must be true.
I think what I said was, is Steve Garvey's home run in 84 the greatest moment in sports history? That's one of them. Oh, okay.
Well, I used to think it was.
Three. Okay, what are the three? I don't know.
Well, I used to think it was, and you corrected me a couple of times that the year they played the Yankees was much bigger, more moments.
I don't think so. No, seriously.
Well,
98 was great start to finish.
Exactly.
But it didn't have like a stand-out, spectacular moment.
Right.
You know? That 84 home run. Yeah.
I thought it was a bad memory for you, the 84 home
It is.
run,
It's
'cause
horrible.
You were over on the other side.
Weren't they playing the Cubbies and it was your birthday?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't saying that it was the greatest moment in Cubs history. I was saying it's the greatest moment in San Diego sports history. It really is. It was
Absolutely.
so huge. Back from the brink. All right, quick time out here. It's KGB.
Back with Ralph Rubio from Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill.
Hi.
Ralph, people have lots of decisions at lunchtime. Money's tighter. Where to go?
Well,
I'll tell you where. Rubio's for these new Baja grilled mesquite shrimp tacos. My new favorite. They're loaded with succulent grilled mesquite shrimp, guacamole, salsa fresca.
Yeah,
They're a great deal. Exactly. $1.99. That's why I love Rubio's. Anything else?
Well,
Ralph, gotta go. Sorry, time thing.
Hurry in for Rubio's grilled mesquite shrimp tacos on our new thick, mouth-watering flour tortillas. Just $1.99 for a limited time only at Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill.
If you plant shrubs, eventually you trim shrubs. If you decide to paint, you've got to prep. When it comes to your home, one project always leads to another. That's why there's True Value's Fall Home Project Sale. Great savings now through October 16th. True Value. Help is just around the corner.
Presenting Jake. He relies on a personal trainer,
Remember now, lift from the knees.
a dog trainer,
Sit, stay, good boy.
a neighborhood mechanic,
Looks like you're gonna need new brake pads.
a masseuse,
Yeah, just below my shoulder.
a travel agent,
Ooh, St. Bart's in the off-season is heavenly.
and an accountant. You know, you can write that off. You see, Jake believes that to do things the right way, you have to go to the right people. That's why he also relies on his local Fidelity Investor Center. Because with one-on-one personalized service, free portfolio reviews, and Fidelity's guidance, he's becoming quite the financial expert himself. Fidelity Investments. Smart move. Drop by our new investor centers in Del Mar and Rancho Bernardo and put our money management expertise to work for you. For more information or to attend one of our free seminars, call 1-800-FIDELITY. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE SIPC.
See Pearson Ford, we stand alone at Fairmont and El Cajon.
The big top goes up, and the prices go down. The giant Pearson Ford. Gary, this is incredible. New, used, pre-owned cars, trucks, you name it.
That's right, Tom. And check out the Ford GT or the brand new Ford Fusion here for sale.
Oh, my gosh, that's incredible. 221 horsepower. It's got the 3.0 Duratec engine, right?
That's right, and 29 miles per gallon on the highway. Tom, what an incredible selection we have at Pearson Ford. Customer service is great, and the location so easy to get to.
And many in stock right now. While others are waiting to get it, we've got it right now at Pearson Ford. We got the F-150s, the 06. We've got the Fusion. And wait till you see the trade-ins here, Gary. I've never seen
Tom. We
such a
have
selection.
Mercedes-Benz, Acura, Honda, Toyota, Dodges. What an incredible selection right now under the big top.
Our lowest prices ever. Every price below Kelly Retail Blue Book.
Everything is plainly marked, Tom. You'll see the car. You'll see the savings. Get the truck or sport utility of your dreams.
The excitement, the sales, the savings right now. The giant Pearson Ford.
This is nice.
Go ahead. Take a deep breath. Yeah, there's nothing like that new car insurance smell.
I love it.
Of course you do. Want to take it for a test drive?
Sure.
Wouldn't it be great if you could test drive car insurance? Well, maybe you can.
Notice all the impressive standard features. Good neighbor service for extra comfort and stability. And look how great it handles around those hairpin turns in your budget.
Check out the company 40 million other drivers trust, State Farm. No one gives more discounts to more drivers, and nobody takes care of you like a State Farm agent.
Who's that?
That's your built-in security system. Your very own State Farm agent.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hey there. And who are those guys?
Oh, that's your award-winning claims department. We're talking high performance.
Wow. I'll take it.
So talk to a State Farm agent today and kick the tires on our car insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, I've got some happy good news for you. You're going to save a ton of money. I mean, a lot of money.
All right.
What, like $20? No, come on. Seriously, I wouldn't waste your time if it was $20. We're talking hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, folks. It's your money. It stays in your pocket. You call Park Place Funding today. 866-491-FUND. 866-491-FUND, F-U-N-D. They're going to come to you. You call the ball. You want to do it at work on your lunch break? Fine. You want to do it at home? No problem. They're going to come to you. They're going to bring you the lowest rate going, maybe as low as 1%, and they will not add a dime to your mortgage. No costs, no closing, no fees, no points, no nothing. Just a brand new low mortgage. And you know, with our obscene Southern California mortgages, that's going to save you a lot of money. If you can shave a point, one stinking point off your mortgage, that's a lot of money. Call them today. 866-491-FUND. Park Place Funding. And now, with the three greatest moments in sports history, here's Route 66. I don't know.
We did that already.
You did not!
I said, we did that already.
You did not! You said it was one of the three and asked me the other two are, and you said, I don't know. Here's Ruthie.
KGB Traffic, a service of Sleep Train Mattress Center. Big problem for drivers that have to take southbound 15 to work. Speeds in the teens and 20s, southbound 15 from the 78 all the way down to this crash as you approach Poway Road involving a semi, couple of cars, two right lanes blocked.
A little tip on that. The signs cleverly say that the express lanes are closed. They're not.
And they're not.
They're not.
Oh, well, that's good.
I know, because you're rolling down that going, well, I'll just get off on the express lanes.
Right.
And all the signs say they're closed, or at least they were earlier this morning. They're open.
Yeah, this happened like 2 hours ago. And there was a lot of mess and diesel fuel being mopped up. So a lot of crews on the scene helping clear that out of the way. Hopefully it'll be cleared pretty soon. But in the meantime, it's slower than usual. Southbound 5 has off and on slowing on the coast, Palomar Airport Road to Manchester. North 805 bunching up from the 54 off and on to the 8 and into Kearney Mesa. North 15 slows 8 to Friars. It's the JCPenney grand opening sale this Friday and Saturday. Fantastic grand opening hot buys in every store. Saturday stores open early at 8 a.m. It's all inside. JCPenney. I'm Ruth 66 with DSC 1015 KGB.
Is this Mau Mau? Mugwumps? Mustafa? Mudflaps?
Mike!
Hello? Oh, it's Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Dave, how's it going?
What's going on, man?
Hey, how about Chris Gwynn getting that hit to sweep the Dodgers and win the National League West in '96?
You could have stopped with Chris Gwynn just getting a hit.
Yeah.
Because
All right, well, you remember he was the lousiest player off the bench, and he batted like 003 or something like that.
that's not a very good average.
Move.
No.
003.
I remember that at Dodger Stadium. He roped a double into right center to clinch to have the go-ahead runs for San Diego.
That's right. It was, we had to go up to L.A. to sweep them in order to win the division, and they did. That was the coolest thing.
And it was Chris Gwynn, of all people, who came through.
Yeah.
That was a great moment.
Batting 003, apparently. Thank you, Mike.
Sure, thanks.
See you later. Paul, you're on KGB. What's going on?
How you doing, Dave?
Hey, tip top. Talk to me, Kirk.
Hey, you guys got Garvey's home run was epic. That 82 playoff game against the Dolphins, I can watch that on tape every single day. That's the greatest football game ever played.
I feel really left out because I don't know anything about this. That was before my San Diego time. I don't know anything about it.
It's awesome. If you ever get a chance to catch that on like ESPN Classic, you've got to watch it. Great game.
Ralph
and the third greatest moment, after the Chiefs beat the Steelers, when everybody went down to the stadium, they had that homecoming party. That was awesome. Drunk Mayor Mo making her drunken speech.
Mo was lit up?
Guys with 12 packs in the seats. It was awesome.
I think you may have been seeing her through drunk eyes because I spoke with her down on the
I
field.
don't know, man. Go back and listen to the tape of her speech. I think she had a couple of pops out in the lot.
Did you tag her?
Maybe you had your
Tag her,
beer
Paul?
headphones on.
Paul, did you tear a piece off Mo?
I would love to.
Are you kidding me? That chick smoked. Whatever happened to
The
Mo?
twin sister.
We don't know. We ran her out of town, apparently, because I remember being down in the field at that drunk fest, and I asked her the question, supplied by you, do you think we should, no, let's see, Mo, what about you streaking through Pittsburgh in a rainbow afro wig? You want to do that?
Oh, she spit on you?
She kind of said, no, I don't do that right now.
I gotta go.
I'm already gone.
Those are great
Dumb
candidates,
son of a
Paul.
bitch.
Those are great candidates.
You know, we really need to do better in this town because we can only come up with two definitive moments. The knockdown to go to the AFC Championship game. Dennis Gibson's knockdown in the end zone or right in front of it.
Right, swatting
Steve
down.
Garvey's home run.
Yeah.
And then pretty much anything else.
The 1963 AFL Championship game?
Right, of course.
Well,
We all
that's
remember
the
that.
Remember that.
That's old school. That's my old school pick.
How
How
old
about
are
one
you?
we can remember?
It's a nod to Uncle Carl.
How about the quarterback we had that mooned a helicopter? Jim McMahon?
That wasn't San Diego.
It was Chicago at the time.
Chicago.
Oh, sorry.
Never mind.
What?
I don't know.
It was a traffic chopper, and the
I
guy
don't know.
reported, there's a crack up on Bourbon Street.
I know the third greatest moment in San Diego sports history.
Tell it.
I know it. I will. I will tell you in 60 seconds. Definitively. I think you'll all agree, too. Hey, what are you sleeping on this weekend? I hope you got a good bed. Seriously. The value of a good night's sleep cannot be calculated, folks. It's your health that we're talking about. Are you working out? Are you eating good? All that stuff so that you can live a long, miserable life and be a terrible, terrible burden on society
Wow.
instead of dying young like we'd appreciate.
I didn't realize how important it was.
Hey, you cannot discount the value of a better night's sleep. But you can discount the cost of it when you're shopping at Sleep Train San Diego. You're going to get the lowest price guarantee. In fact, I'll tell you what. If you shop this weekend, you're going to score in a very narrow window of opportunity where not only do you get free financing, but you get no monthly payments and no down payment until 2007. That's right. Bring in your good credit. You're sleeping for free for, well, I don't know how many months that is, but it's a long time. You're going to get free same-day delivery. You get it today. Free setup of your brand new bed. And they'll whisk away that old one. You'll never know where it goes. The graveyard of battered, beaten, broken down beds.
Sad.
Who cares? You got a brand new bed. You get a new Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster Select Comfort. And Sleep Train, your ticket to a better night's sleep. I can't believe it took this long to come up with the third greatest moment in San Diego sports history. And I have it at Qualcomm Stadium. And we were here. One of us was there.
Oh.
Sure. You recall this, don't you?
Yeah, I
you were
was
there,
there.
Shelley. You
That's
recorded
right.
this.
That's right.
With your special KGB News on the Street microphone.
My close and play. Little tape recorder. It was tough to hang on.
Nice.
The booing gets louder.
Would you not count that as one of the all-time greatest moments? Sure, the contest hadn't officially begun.
Right.
Roseanne.
Certainly got us nationwide notoriety.
Shortly after her boss had bought the Padres, her boss, Tom Werner, television producer, had bought the Padres,
Right.
and borrowed one of his TV stars from his stable to come in and sing the national anthem. This was back like in '91, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she went out there and caterwauled it.
Yeah, thought it would be funny.
Thought it'd be funny.
And then grabbed her crotch and spat on the ground.
You know, I didn't add anything to that. It's not like I added any sound effects. She was booed.
Oh, yeah. And then she grabbed her, at the end, she grabbed her crotch and pantomimed a spit. And she later said that she was just mimicking the batters in the ball players who grabbed their cups and spit. But she did it right at the end of the climax of the national anthem, and this military town took offense to that as an unpatriotic act.
And not only that, to get to the area she grabbed was a long journey. And
she had to go around a lot.
She had to go down the tip of South America.
Hello, Dave. You're on KGB.
Dave.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
You know what? We're a little challenged here this morning. We're looking for the greatest moment in San Diego sports history. We have two, excuse me, that most everybody agrees on. I'm hoping that the third one happens like Saturday or Sunday. Saturday or Sunday. Either one would be good.
Want to do it. Yeah.
This weekend would be good.
Yeah.
But
I seem to remember one that was pretty cool, though, and I think you were involved in it.
Tell me.
I believe you hit a golf ball out of the stadium.
Hasn't everybody hit a golf ball out of Qualcomm Stadium? No?
I don't believe so. I mean,
you mean I'm the only person
Only the heroes did.
on Earth who's ever done that?
On Earth?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, Ruth, do you know anyone else who's done it?
No.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, name two others.
Well, you're one of the top three.
Name the others. I don't know.
Okay, well, I just wanted to remind you, just in case you forgot.
I didn't forget it, but my incredible modesty prevented me from boasting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smashed the Callaway right out of Qualcomm Stadium.
Yeah, gotta go, Dave.
Already gone. Sure, winning the Torrey Pines Buick Open. It's up there, but it's not one of the top three greatest moments in sports history.
You need a tissue or something?
I really do.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Tip top, better now that you're on the show. You got it?
Oh, hey, I'm glad to be there.
You got the third one?
I got your number 3.
Tell me.
When Jerry Coleman ground ball the Nettles over the Wiggins, Padres win the pennant. He was screaming like crazy. That's got to be the ultimate.
It's a good one.
Game 584, NLCS.
That's correct.
That's a good one.
All right.
Thank you.
Think about that.
Michael, you're on KGB. What's going on, buddy? Hello, Michael.
Yeah, I got for the Cubs and Padres for the pennant.
Right.
They were down by 2 and they came back and won.
Garvey's home run.
Where were you at that time, Michael?
I wasn't born.
Huh?
He was an inch in his daddy's pants. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Tony.
Dave, you douche.
That's he's gay too. I'll tell you what.
Hey, one of the greatest moments of San Diego history was the time when Rolf Nerska had that blood disease. He's walking onto the field. Louis Kelcher comes over, picks him up, walks him out. Crowd goes wild.
Mm-hmm.
How can we forget that?
I don't know. I don't remember it.
Louis Kelcher, yeah, he said, Louis Kelcher carried him out. It was very dramatic because he had lost all that weight. And then, Tony, he came back to play again, Rolf did, didn't he?
He sure did. Hell of a player.
Yeah, that was huge. Huge in the
That
early
was
80s.
big. That's got to be one of the top, I'd say top 5 at least.
Very inspirational.
But
Definitely.
I
Very
would think
moving.
Garvey's home run has to be number 1, though.
Right. I agree. I can, I can choose that and say that's it and walk away from it. It's a good one.
Easy one to hang your hat on.
Yeah. Thanks, Tony.
All right. Take care.
Bye. Kurt, you're on the GB. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
What?
No question. Greatest sports moment in San Diego history, I think, would be when DJ McPherson walked on the ice after getting his neck broke.
That was pretty good.
That was huge.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest sports moment, but one of the best human stories of being in sports.
Another one of those inspirational ones.
That's pretty much it. That's all.
He's gone. See you later. Yes, Promo, you're on KGB. I have a great sports moment.
You know what? George Chamberlain told me a terrific one that I've never heard before.
I'll bet I got a better one than you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So he's at the playoff game against the Cubs, the third game of the playoffs when they came back here to San Diego, and he's in the stands, and they're watching batting practice, and the crowd is real quiet, kind of, still shell-shocked. And Gary Templeton steps out of the box and throws his fists in the air and starts to get the crowd just crazy. This is before the game, when they were down 0-2. And sure enough, they came back and won the next three.
What a moment.
I thought that was cool.
How about the moment when you said, I'll bet you your 10 to my 100 that the Padres are going to come back and sweep the Cardinals.
Okay.
That's a pretty good moment in sports history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
even have $10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I point out that the Padres have done it before?
When do I get my bottle of Knob Creek?
Ooh.
Knob who?
You'll get that.
When?
Oh, be quiet, Ruth. Every time you hear Knob, you're thinking of... Ooh, Knob. Ooh.
When do I get it?
I'll give it to you.
When?
I'll give it to you.
When did you like lose that to me? When did you start owing it to me?
A while ago.
What's like 10 minutes?
No, it's been a while.
Like what?
About a month and a half ago.
When am I getting it?
I'll give it to you.
When?
I'll get it to you.
When?
I'll get it to you. I promise.
But, like, before the end of time, or when?
Before the end of this?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like when I'm going to get my 10 from Ruth
Right.
when Nick and Jessica die of old age.
First of all, I got to go to some specialty place to get it. I don't know where the Knob Creek
Yeah, you know where you got to go? You got to go to Vons.
Oh, they have it there?
Or Albert's. Well, what'd you think? You had to go to Tennessee or something?
Well, I've never heard of this thing that you drank. What's it called? Knobs Creek?
Yeah, that's it.
Knob Hill. Boone's Farm.
Or whatever.
Is it a really good bourbon?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm out.
I'll get some for you. Let me write it down. Knob what?
Never mind.
Well, I want to write it down.
Nah, never mind. I don't need it.
Maybe you do.
Boone's Farm, Knob Hill.
I'm not even worried at all about this playoff series.
Well, now that you have securely whammied it.
There we go.
How do you spell whammy?
All we got to do is win on Saturday.
That's all.
That's all.
That's true. I hadn't thought about that. But you know what?
stupid.
Hey, do you know Bruce Bochy's phone number?
Win on Sunday?
That would help.
That would be good advice to
Yeah,
Bruce.
you should tell
Bruce,
him.
I thought of something. Gosh darn it, if you just win.
I'm not worried. Everyone else is walking around like their head's been blown off. I'm not worried.
That's pretty tough.
That's right. I've seen it done before. I was here in '84. I called that shot back then.
You did not.
You did not.
You did not call the shot.
What were you
You
doing?
weren't even watching the game, were you?
Heck yeah, I
You were
was.
bent over the dobro.
Spoons.
I know exactly where I was when they won the whole thing. I was actually working at a running store called Fidipides. Had my feet up on the counter, and every once in a while the stupid phone would ring, and somebody would go, "Yeah, hey, do you have size 8.5 and Nike Spirit on?"
What kind of homo wears 8?
I wear 8.5.
You have just petite little feet, don't you?
Some communist kook would call in when I'm working.
How dare he?
So I'd put him on hold and go, "Hold on," and I'd sit there and watch the game about a minute later.
Because the whole town was
No,
watching.
we don't have that. Try Cal stores down the street.
Yeah.
We went out of business, by the way.
No kidding.
So can I tell you what happened to me yesterday?
Fidipides.
Who?
Fidipides.
What the heck is that?
I don't know.
You guys don't know the story of Fidipides?
No.
He's the first guy who ran the marathon, right?
Now, to be a great moment in sports history, we can loosen up the conditions a little bit. It just needs to involve one of our beloved athletes, right?
Right.
Because we've talked about some things that actually took place either before or after a game, like Roseanne, Rolf Benerska being carried out on the... Didn't really have anything to do with the game.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be involved in a game, right?
Yes.
Well, I have the third greatest moment in sports history.
Right.
What?
When Abramowitz tenderized Dennis Conner's steak with his...
How about the time my dad yelled at me when I was running that track race?
How about your home run?
Oh, that's the worst awful moment.
How about your home run?
The one that I gave up?
Yeah. Who were you playing that day?
My best friend who was on the opposing team.
But it was a San Diego sports team, wasn't it?
It was a Little League team, yeah.
So it was a great moment for them. They're a San Diego team. What happened that day?
Best friend, Mark Lawrence.
Mark Lawrence.
He cracked a grand slam, which beat our team in the bottom of the...
Set up the story. Come on.
Well, it was Brandon Day. All my relatives were there, all my uncles, my nieces.
Even Randy?
Okay, I knew that was coming out.
Oh, it's a valid question.
She wasn't born yet.
She wasn't born yet, right. Thanks,
Sorry.
Boyer.
She wouldn't be born for another 30 years.
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
Oh, my God.
How old were you, Bromo?
What's that?
How old were you?
I was 12.
All right, go ahead.
And I was the guy that was going to pitch the final game of the season. If we won, we'd go to the playoffs. We were tied. I was on the Indians. We were playing the White Sox. My best friend was on the other team. And my dad says, look, I'm calling everyone out. Your cousins, your Uncle Beanie.
Beanie?
Beanie.
Uncle Beanie?
Right.
All right.
My grandfather Hook.
Grandpa Hook.
My grandmother Gertrude.
Grandma Gert. Uncle Beanie.
The cousins.
They're all there. And?
So they're all out there in the stands, and we got a pretty good lead. We got a 5-2 lead. And it's bottom of the sixth. I get the first two out.
6-inning game, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you fan the first two?
Well, I got them to top into ground balls.
Good.
I wasn't
to pop into a grounder?
They
popped into a grounder.
No, I got them into popping a grounder.
They popped. Okay. Go ahead.
So then I get a little wild.
Uh-oh.
I walk two, then I bean the guy in the back.
Oh.
Oh, no.
So it's bases loaded, and my dad walks out and says,
Dave.
Dave,
all you have to do is win,
what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing, Dad. Just get,
Was your dad the coach or something like that?
He was the head coach. He's got the clipboard and everything.
Oh.
And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. On the back of the clipboard, there's a picture of Roy Cup, and I am not kidding you.
We
believe you.
Because it was his old clipboard from school that he had Roy Cup stuff on it.
Okay. So he comes out, gives you a little pep speech. You've loaded the bases.
He says, Dave,
Dave,
I'm going to have to take you out. This is your last batter, so let's try not to F it up, and let's all go home winners.
Go ahead.
So the next batter up is my best friend, Mark Lawrence.
Mark Lawrence!
Yes.
And you struck him out, and the Indians won and went to the playoffs and won the World Series.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh. What happened?
I got ahead of him 0-2.
0-2, you own him. He's your bitch.
And I threw a fastball inside, and then the next minute and a half was like a frozen in time. It was slow motion.
You threw him a you grooved a fastball
inside,
and all you could hear was.
But all I heard was, and then the ball went over the fence, over the lot, behind the fence, across the street, over the fence over there, and it hit a trailer park. And
grand slam.
He's running around the bases. I look over to my left.
A walk-off grand slam.
Everyone in the dugouts throwing their helmets up. They're running out to home plate. he's rounding third. I look over. My dad has slammed the Roy Acuff clipboard down on the ground.
He didn't besmirch the beaming visage of Roy Acuff.
He crosses home. He leaps into all the kids' arms, and I walk off the field.
Yeah.
And I walk over to the snack bar. You know, in Little League, you get winner's treats and you get loser's treats.
What do the winners get?
They get some big sausage pizza and like a gallon of Coke.
Yummy.
What'd you get?
And the losers get some shriveled up hot dog and one little crummy candy bar that's been in there 8 years.
Yeah.
And I walk up there, and this guy had been there like 35 years. He had this old crusty hat on with 8,000 buttons on it. And he goes, "Hey, young fella, congratulations." Like, what are you talking about? In my 30 years of being here at this ballpark, I've never seen a ball hit that far. I was a pitcher, you goon! That was quite a wallop. So I got my hot dog, which was shriveled in 9 different ways, and I walk over, and my dad is just now leaving the parking lot. I had to walk home.
He left you there?
Yeah, he had to go to a meeting.
This story gets sadder every time I hear it.
fan club meeting. I gotta go.
I had to walk about almost 2 miles home with a shrivelly hot dog.
Did you find Mike Lawrence's baseball about 2 miles away?
No, I didn't.
Good times.
Good times.
And now we're going to go back down to the ice with Dave, Jelly, and Chainsaw.
1015.
Radio talk show superstars from our sister station, KGB.
I'm wearing BJ's shirt right now. The only one to properly explain it, the Dean of American Sportscasters, Cookie Chainsaw Randolph.
Well, as you know, San Diego, you are the 7th man tonight. Every shift, every second, you gotta let them know about it.
He's moving his feet. Moved his hand today. Probably heard they moved him off critical condition. And thanks to the Gulls and Dave Ezrati, BJ's listening to us right now. And that's the best medicine there is. Now, y'all did a great thing by showing up here tonight because that helps the BJ McPherson Fund, and we wanted to do our part. Here's my friend Shelley Dunn.
Here we have a $25,000 check for the BJ McPherson Fund.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw for the 101 KGB. The home of classic rock.
Whiskey bottles and KGB.
And Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. 101.5 KGB.
San Diego.
Here's what's on tap with...
Listener Joshua writes, "Dear Dave, how can everyone forget about the San Diego Sockers in the 80s? They won almost every championship that decade."
Right.
I don't know, Joshua. Everyone forgot.
They were
Greatest
fun, though.
championship run in San Diego sports history.
With Julie B.
But it's kind of a whatever.
Yeah. Relative to the big leagues, yes.
Yeah. All right, Ruth, now I got a challenge for you.
Okay.
And I go to you, Ruth, because you so succinctly summed up the 3 greatest San Diego sports moments so brilliantly with Steve Garvey's home run, and
I don't know, whatever.
what is the singular greatest moment in sports history?
Sports in the whole world?
Yes.
Sheesh.
Just name it. Don't think about it. Just name it. Just name it.
I can't think of any. I don't know.
You can't think of
Sports
any?
not that I am, you know.
Just name it. Don't struggle with it. Just name it.
I can't think of any.
You're trying to drive me crazy. I know it now.
Asking me about sports 4 days.
Because you were the one who jumped in and corrected me.
I didn't.
You brought it up. You started this whole topic.
Jeez, you're so literal.
I'm just... you can call it literal. I call it talking to you.
It sounded like a good thing to say.
And you said it. You started the topic.
Right. It didn't mean I knew what they were. I didn't say that.
Name anything. The greatest moment in sports history. It's not like we're going to crack on you and say that one's no good. I just want to know what you think is the greatest moment in all sports history.
I don't have a clue.
Chainsaw, you went to one right away in your head. What is it?
Miracle on Ice. Do you believe in miracles? 1980 Olympic hockey team.
It has to be included in the candidates. And what's the other one?
Dwight Clark's The Catch. I have a bunch in my head that I could just spit out for you.
How about Babe Ruth pointing to center field?
Yeah.
Possibly, but there's no definitive
It wasn't a championship.
sound of it. It was the World Series in 32.
That won it?
No, it didn't win it.
See,
Mazeroski's homer in 60 won it all, the walk-off.
And here's why I went right away to the Miracle on Ice and then walked away from it. Because that wasn't... Was it?
No, now that I think of it,
That
was
wasn't-
the Babe Ruth one.
What?
1932 was great. And the other one was the Bobby Thompson called shot.
Yeah.
Doug Flutie's Miracle Pass.
The Miracle Pass for Boston College.
The Hail Mary.
Yeah.
In
What
1984.
about little Kimmy Shrug, the little
Stuck
sippy-
the landing.
That
Stuck
was
the
pretty
landing
good.
with the hurt
That was
ankle?
pretty good, but we cannot have gymnastics be the greatest moment in
Well,
sports
it was the
history.
Olympics.
Sorry. It's still
It's just
gymnastics.
the story, the human story of it all. She played hurt and she
She
did
wasn't
it.
even that hurt.
The one they talk about from the longest ago was the Babe Ruth, though.
Really?
And she wasn't that hurt. She had
Her
two
ankle came
ankles.
off. Come
One
on.
ankle, you have another one to land on.
But she landed on the bad one, and it was great.
What about the fact, though, that Chainsaw was there? Of the things that we've talked about so far, Chainsaw's been there for 2 of those.
That's right.
That's true.
The Babe Ruth thing.
And Carrie.
Carrie Strug.
Oh.
Actually, really, he wasn't there for the Babe Ruth
Yes,
thing
he
in
was.
In 1932?
Yes?
Really?
Yeah, Wrigley Field.
Hello?
I didn't know. You were a youngster then.
Well, I
He's
mean,
really
we
old.
all were.
Yeah.
He's really old.
Ruth was turning tricks on Sheffield Avenue.
Stop the horse and buggy.
Or was it Waveland? Right or left field? Were you at Murphy's Bleachers that night?
I forget the history of us.
I got it for you right here.
It's so colorful.
All right.
Little sound reminder for you. Chainsaw there for Babe Ruth's called shot. Let's roll the tape.
That'll win it! That'll win it! Get out of here! That'll win it! Boy! Yeah! Fly ball sacrifice! No way! I'm hitting this ball out, baby! A 3-run shot for Burnett, and the Brewers win it in the bottom of the 9.
I'm giving that kid an A.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Brewers easted the Giants 9-6. I would give him an A+, but there's only one A+ call in Major League history. Babe Ruth's famous called shot at Wrigley Field in the 1932 World Series, as described by yours truly and Buck Bicep, the standard bearer by which all home run calls are compared.
That's the only A+ in the history of sports broadcast.
As determined by the Hall of Fame. Yeah, someday I'll dig that out of the archives and demonstrate for the youngsters out there. The only A+ home run call in Major League history, in addition to my humility. One of my greatest achievements.
Someday he'll dig that out.
Yeah.
Look forward to that day, Chainsaw.
You betcha.
What else is going on?
All right. Babe Ruth at the plate. He's been getting an earful all day from the Chicago dugout, and I think he's had just about enough, Buck. And what's this? Babe Ruth is pointing his bat to the center field sky. is predicting a home run, Buck. Babe Ruth is telling everybody the next one is out of here. You're right, Buck. He's not predicting a home run. Babe Ruth is pointing to the sky. Something is spelled out up there. Surrender Dorothy. What does that mean, Buck? All right. Play resumes. Babe Ruth hits a home, a big deal. So what is surrender?
Is that it?
That's gotta be it.
That, the greatest moment in the history of sports. Certainly a worthy candidate, and Chainsaw was there.
Yes, I was.
As usual.
Have you seen the new commercial where they reenact that scene and the guy and Babe Ruth is pointing to a Budweiser and then at the end asks for a hot dog? It's very, very funny.
Wow.
Have you seen the one where the dude comes out of his neighborhood? This guy comes hobbling out his neighborhood game, and it's
Vin Scully.
It's Vin Scully doing the Kirk Gibson call for Wheaties.
It's great.
It's a great commercial. All right. We're back with Chainsaw next on KGB.
What's your name? Play the 1015 KGB name game to win a Disneyland Resort getaway. Each winner gets a family 4-pack of 2-day park hopper tickets to Disneyland and California Adventure. Sign up to be a KGB VIP at 101kgb.com. Then listen for your name weekdays at 11:20 and 4:20. When you hear your name, call back to win. What's your name? The 50th anniversary celebration at Disneyland has jumped into light speed with the return of Space Mountain. Plus, every day in October at Disneyland, Honda is giving away an all-new 2006 Civic to a lucky guest. Space Mountain and the Honda Civic, the coolest rides in the galaxy. If you have a name, you can win. It's the name game on 1015 KGB.
Son, I'd like to talk to you about drugs. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
When you talk to your kids about drugs, you might not get through at first.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
So the message might not sink in.
Blah, blah, dangerous. Blah, blah, illegal.
But if you do your homework,
Blah, blah, problem. Blah, addiction. Blah.
if you really know what you're talking about,
Blah, blah, meth. DXM, even pot puts you at risk.
and you talk about things that matter,
The rule in our house is nobody uses drugs.
eventually, they'll hear you.
I'm proud of you, and I love you too much to let drugs hurt you.
To find out how to get through to your kids, go to drugfree.org or call 1-800-729-6686 to get the free brochure, Your Child Needs You. We'll help you know what to say and how to say it. So when you have the talk, your kids will hear you. A message from MetLife Foundation and the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
We wanted to know what people think of those high points and fees so many lenders are charging for their home loans.
Well, I know I don't want them.
There's appraisal charges and processing fees. It's a lot to pay.
Even if you get a no-point loan, those fees sure add up.
Then we told them about the terrific home loans from World Savings, both fixed and adjustable, that charge no points and no lender fees with very competitive rates.
Low interest rates. We love them.
If we didn't have to pay points and fees, that's $4,000 more we could have in our pocket.
An affordably priced, no points, no lender fees loan from World could easily be your wisest home loan buy in today's market. So act now on this limited time offer. Call World at 1-800-4MONEY today.
No points, no fees. Where do I sign?
If you're buying or refinancing, call 1-800-FORMONEY for a no points, no lender fees loan now and save as much as $4,000. Or visit your local World branch or worldsavings.com.
No fees and no points? Sounds outstanding.
World Savings, your best move yet. Equal opportunity lender.
This weekend, only El Cajon Ford does it like this. $11,000 off F-Series. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford. Now through Sunday night, get all the new cashback bonuses, the biggest of the year, on selected cars and trucks. But only El Cajon Ford gives you extra discounts on F-Series like this.
Get an 05 F-150 Super Cab, $11,000 off, $11,000 savings. Or get an 05 F-150 regular cab for just $11,900 your net price. Numbers B82989 and CO9308. All savings with discounts and applied rebates and Ford Motor Credit financing on approved credit.
Again this weekend, El Cajon Ford is out to be #1 by making it easier than ever for you to buy or lease. Whether it's a new Ranger, Focus, all-new Fusion, or Red Hot Mustang. And get an extra $2,200 off all 05 V6 Mustangs. Easy deals, easy money. Big cash back on selected models this weekend at El Cajon Ford.
Come to your discount destination at Broadway and Main, El Cajon Ford.
Hi, it's Tony Gwynn. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford.
Can you believe it? It's been 50 years, and the 50th anniversary celebration at Disneyland has jumped into light speed with the return of Space Mountain and the 1015 KGB name game. Play the KGB name game to win a Disneyland Resort Getaway for 4, which includes 2-day park hopper tickets and accommodations at a Disneyland Hotel Resort. Sign up to be a KGB VIP at 101kgb.com. And listen for your name weekdays at 11:20 a.m. and 4:20 p.m. When you hear your name, call back to win. If you have a name, you can win. It's the name game on 1015 KGB. Don't miss the return of Space Mountain for a thrilling ride through outer space. The 50th anniversary celebration kicks into high gear every day in October at the Disneyland Resort, with the good folks at Honda giving away an all-new 2006 Civic to a lucky guest. The coolest rides in the galaxy, just in time for the biggest celebration in Disneyland history. Come celebrate the 50th anniversary at the Disneyland Resort.
Still hoping that one of the all-time greatest moments in San Diego sports history happens this weekend. Saturday would be a good start.
Yeah.
Sunday, I'd be good with that. Let's go to Chainsaw and talk about that right now here on KGB. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David, and hello again, everybody. In the sports world, yes, the Padres were looking to steal Game 2 of the best-of-5 divisional series at St. Louis yesterday and come home tied 1-1. Didn't quite work out that way.
We're going to pop up. That should do it. Who wants it? The Cardinal shortstop Eckstein called. He has it. Redbirds win it 6-2. Go 2-0 up on San Diego in the best-of-5 division series. Oh, shut up.
Well, the Cardinals win it 6-2 to take a 2-0 lead, with the Padres hosting St. Louis Saturday night at Petco. Say what you will about the St. Louis Cardinals being so fundamentally sound, with better hitters, better pitchers, more speed, more power, better defense. And say what you will about the Padres out-hitting St. Louis 23-16 in this series, but stranding 19 runners thanks in large part to grounding into 7 double plays over the 2 games. How about Ramon Hernandez doing the Matador routine, allowing the Cardinals to slide unobstructed into home plate twice? Michael Corleone protected home better than our guy did yesterday. Remember the Rosado brothers when they shot up Michael's bedroom? Windows wide open? Cardinals running home from third looked like a bunch of Diane Keatons sliding under the bed, despite some anxious moments. Ultimately safe, and the kids found her toys under the bed and played with them. A couple of rabbits, feet, Roman candles, you know. Mrs. Corleone, very religious. Anywho, the Padres could use a catcher like Adele Heimlich. You know Adele Heimlich from the next trailer over. When Adele sits around the house, she sits around the house. No one gets into the house when Adele Heimlich is sitting around it. And who would want to score with Adele Heimlich anyway? So get that woman some catcher's gear. We need her at Petco Saturday night. She'll block the plate. This will be a repeat. Of what year? Will it be 1996, when the Cardinals swept the Padres in 3 games, 2 there, 1 here? Or will it be 1984, when the Padres were down 0-2 to the Cubs and won 3 straight to advance to the World Series, back when there was just 1 best-of-5 playoff to get into the Fall Classic?
Deep right field, way back, Cutter going back to the wall. It's gone! Home run, Garvey, and there will be tomorrow.
We'll find out this weekend. Game 3 is tomorrow night at Petco. First pitch, 8:09 our time on ESPN and Fox. Elsewhere in the playoffs yesterday, Atlanta evened their series with Houston 1-1 with a 7-1 victory at Turner Field as John Smoltz outdueled Roger Clemens. Game 3 tomorrow in Houston. The American Leaguers take over today. The Chicago White Sox take their 2-zip lead into Boston for Game 3 today at 1:19 p.m. our time on ESPN2. That'll be followed by the Yankees and Angels at Yankee Stadium. All tied 1-1. Randy Johnson takes the hill for the Pinstripes. Game 3, 5:19 our time today on ESPN. The San Diego Chargers host the Pittsburgh Steelers Monday night at Qualcomm. A rematch of the 1995 AFC Championship game in which Dennis Gibson swatted down that Neil O'Donnell 4th and goal pass to launch the Chargers in the Super Bowl. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I remember that.
There's Stan Humphries standing next to Sid Brooks. That's his lucky spot. Let's see if it works.
This is it.
It was Dennis Gibson on the coverage. And the San Diego Chargers flood the field. Well, of all the unlikely stories of this football season, we are witnessing one with a star above it. The San Diego Chargers. So few thought they even had a chance in their own division, much less be the representative of the AFC in the Super Bowl.
This was only a tourist attraction. They know about Shamu. Now, the world is going to know. Not about Junior Sam. Not about Natron Me. Not about Stan Humphries. Not about this of the San Diego Chargers.
Oh my, the San Diego Chargers 3-point favorites against the Pittsburgh Steelers at Qualcomm Stadium in this next edition of the NFL's Monday Night Football. And other sports favorites.
Can't wait for that. Chris Boyer is your host Monday night at Trophy.
7:34. 25 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh my.
The greatest moment in the history of sports ever. And Chainsaw is there again. Find out next here on the KGB.
Ralph Rubio from Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill.
Hi.
Ralph, people have lots of decisions at lunchtime. Money's tighter. Where to go?
Well,
I'll tell you where. Rubio's for these new Baja grilled mesquite shrimp tacos. My new favorite. They're loaded with succulent grilled mesquite shrimp, guacamole, salsa fresca.
Yeah.
They're a great deal. Exactly. $1.99. That's why I love Rubio's. Anything else?
Well,
Ralph, gotta go. Sorry. Time thing.
Hurry in for Rubio's grilled mesquite shrimp tacos on our new thick, mouth-watering flour tortillas. Just $1.99 for a limited time only at Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill.
Charger fans, rock your world with the ultimate tailgate TV from Advanced Electronic Solutions and LG. A 15-inch wireless LCD LG TV. Enter to win now at 101kgb.com. Brought to you by Advanced Electronic Solutions and LG Electronics. Life's good.
The American Red Cross still needs your help for Hurricane Katrina victims. Please gather your spare change and donate it today to the Red Cross through the green Coinstar machine in your local supermarket. It's an easy way to help in a big way. Visit 101kgb.com or call 1-800-HELP-NOW.
Citibank recently introduced Thank You from Citi, a revolutionary new rewards program that actually rewards you just for banking, giving you valuable thank you points for things like using your debit card, banking online, or having a savings account. Points you can combine with points from your Citi credit card. Since then, people from all over have been writing in saying things like, banking has never been more exciting, and I laughed all the way to the ATM. However, when Lisa of Schaumburg, Illinois claimed it was more fun than a barrel of monkeys, we all felt that she just might be exaggerating. So we tested it. Unfortunately, during testing, one of the researchers made the innocent mistake of wearing a rare brand of organic banana-scented aftershave called Jungle Musk, and a couple of the monkeys became, well, let's just say, confused. There was a brief scuffle, and needless to say, the experiment had to be aborted. So, until we can properly test Lisa's theory that thank you points make banking more fun than a barrel of monkeys, we'll just have to take her word for it.
Thank you points. Now for banking. For more info, call 1-888-511-CITY or visit your local Citibank branch. Citibank. Live richly. Citibank N.A., Citibank FSB, Citibank West FSB, member FDIC.
I'm loving it. I can't wait no more. Tangy barbecue sauce is what I hunger for. Mickey, please don't let me down. Please tell me McRib is back in town.
McRib is back. That smoking McRib sandwich is calling your name, champ. So get ready to wrap your hands around that juicy, tender pork, slathered in tangy barbecue sauce on a warm bakery roll. And don't forget to bring a bib, because that hickory smoked barbecue sauce will get you good.
I'm loving it with no further delay. Woo! Put that bib on me, honey, because I'm eating McRib today.
Limited time offer at participating McDonald's.
Monopoly is back at McDonald's and better than ever with over $200 million worth of prizes you won't want to miss out. Monopoly at McDonald's. You could be a winner. Hurry, visit today for details.
McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Welcome to your Bridgestone and Firestone retailer. How can I help you?
52,345 miles between tires, and
Any new tires?
Yeah, definitely.
Been here before?
May 4th, 11:32 a.m. tire rotation.
Type of vehicle?
2002 Blazer, 190 horsepower, 60.6 cubic cargo feet. Some people know a lot about their vehicle.
Tire type and size?
But not so much about their tires. I definitely don't know. That's what makes the $100 tire sale so great. You don't have to know anything about tires to save, because right now you can get $25 to $100 mail-in rebates on a set of 4 Bridgestone Dueler tires. Save on 7 types of Bridgestone Duelers in over 150 sizes, which fits 344 models of SUVs and pickups. Car owners can save big too, like P155 ADR13 Firestone FR380 tires, yours for only 4 for $100. Need new tires? Get to the $100 tire sale through October 15th. See participating retailers for details and call 1-877-TIRE-USA for the Bridgestone and Firestone retailer nearest you. That's 1-877-TIRE-USA.
Have you been through the newspaper yet today, UT?
Well, I always go to the horoscope. You know that.
That's why I subscribe.
That's me too.
For the horoscope, what does it say for you today?
I'm really more competitive than some people seem to realize, so it will be surprising to them when you do everything in your power to get your prize.
That's kind of a long way of saying bitch.
Friends brag about you. Don't stop them. Just say thank you.
All right.
But then I read yours, too.
All right, what does mine say?
You whisper your wishes in the universe. Until the right people get the message. The next 6 weeks are particularly fortunate. Small investments of your time, energy, and money grow rapidly.
Hey, Shell, what page is the Love Is cartoon on today?
It's right before the horoscope.
Yeah.
Wait, there's more. The new year shows you reaping personal rewards and possible marriage in July.
Oh.
Your connections with Sagittarius and Pisces are meaningful. Your lucky numbers are 5, 21, 54, 35, and 2.
Okay, well, thanks for trying to kill me. Ruth was doing a fine job of it before. Oddly enough, in today's Union Tribune, I did not go right for the horoscope page. I went for the insert that they've had this week, the 2005 playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And it talks about long shots. The Padres have come back from 0-2 deficit to win a best-of-5 series in 1984, but would be only the 8th team who did it. Dodgers did it, Brewers. Padres over the Cubs. Mariners did it over the Yankees, Red Sox. Yankees have done it, so it's not out of the question. It's not unheard of.
Right.
Abramowitz has $10. It says they're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can check it out today. I love these inserts when something special is going on that the UT puts together. The 2005 playoffs for today, Friday, October 7, 2005. We take the day off. Baseball resumes in San Diego tomorrow, 8 o'clock at Petco. It is in today's Union Tribune.
SDG&E's 2020 program is helping San Diego control peak electric demand this summer, and lots of you are well on your way to earning a 20% reward. Keep up the good work and visit SDGE.com for energy-saving ideas. SDG&E, a Semper Energy utility.
KGB traffic, a service of Sleep Train Mattress Center. Still a mess southbound on 15. It is speeds now in the single digits, mostly in the teens a little bit, from the 78 down past the 56 from an accident that happened 3 hours ago involving a semi-truck. Slow traffic northbound 5 from Old Town Avenue all the way up to SeaWorld Drive. Then there's a crash north 5 just past Santa Fe. Southbound 5 heavy from Poinsettia to the racetrack with a crash just past SeaWorld Drive. Accident westbound 94 approaching 25th Street has traffic backed up to Kelton. Westbound 8 slow and go, Jackson Drive in La Mesa to Lake Murray. North 805 heavy brake lights out of the South Bay from the 54 to the 8 and into Kearney Mesa. At Mattress Discounters, you'll save up to $200 on all Sealy, Simmons, Pillow Top mattress sets. Plus, on approved credit, you sleep free for a year. Mattress Discounters, where you'll always find quality brands at discount prices. I'm Ruth 66 with the SC 115 KG.
All right, earlier this morning, Chainsaw was reminiscing that today is the 24th anniversary of... What?
21st anniversary of Steve Garvey's home run?
My bad. Don't let Dave do math. Get away from the numbers, Dave. 21st anniversary of Garvey's home run against the Cubs. And there will be tomorrow. And I had pointed out that was one of the great, all-time great, if not the greatest moment in sports history. And that's when Ruth corrected me by saying, no, you're wrong. And I said, oh, what is it? And she goes, I don't know. It had us wondering, what is the greatest moment in all of sports? What is it?
I found one.
Is it the 1980 Olympic hockey team?
Could be.
It might be. Is it Babe Ruth's called shot?
Maybe.
Could be. What is it, Ruth?
I was thinking of the one that Wilt Chamberlain broke his record for the 10,000th broad he bagged.
20,000th.
Well, was it 20?
Mm-hmm. That was a pretty good one.
For the beat.
And again, Chainsaw was
yes.
Wow.
What the hell,
which
Chainsaw?
is why I remembered it.
I think you're a good luck charm, buddy. You were there when Wilt Chamberlain set the record for 20,000 broads nailed.
All right. We are sitting on 19,009 out of 99. Chamberlain has already surpassed Hugh Hefner's individual record, Buck.
That's kind of a controversial because it's having a
That's right, Buck. Hefner's number was reduced when he'd go to bed with 19 playmates at once and count them all, but actual contact and completion must be achieved for the record books, Buck.
Hugh Hefner can't count a naked woman across the room.
That's right. A wave and a wink does not count. All right. Chamberlain waiting for number 20,000 to knock on the door. And there she is. Oh, what a knockout, Buck. Chamberlain now making his move. Pivot. Finger rolls. Goes down low. Fakes. Takes a shot at... He scored! He scored! There it is! He did it! He did it! He did it! Number 20,000 to Wilt Chamberlain!
I'd like to get some of that.
We'll be back with a post-date cigarette right after these messages.
Pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
Awesome.
I don't think it qualifies as the greatest.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good, though. James, you're on the KGB. What's going on, my buddy?
Bottom of the ninth, it was the Dodgers. Kirk Gibson, 2 bad legs, hits a game-winning home run.
Game 1 of the World Series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ended up winning the whole thing.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
That was pretty cool.
When Gibson came out, who thought he was going to do anything except, like, fall down at the plate? And the guy ropes one.
Yep. I was actually yelling at the TV saying Tommy Lasorda's a bum, so...
Yeah, what a what a dumb idea. Who did that? Incredible.
Okay. Bye, man.
Whatever happened to Buck Bicep?
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him. You
guys have a falling out?
No. He just, you know how people in broadcasting, you go through the career and then you lose track.
Right.
And, I should track him down. I'll do a Google search on him. I don't know where he's working right now. But I know he's a Hall of Famer. I could just contact the Hall of Fame and they could get a hold of him.
Shelley, what did you suggested was one of the all-time great moments in sports history? All-time great. You had said what?
What did I say? I can't remember now.
Carrie Strug?
Sure.
That's it. It was Carrie Strug. Carrie Strug. In case you've forgotten, we will remind you of that moment in 60 seconds here on the KGB. How do we have the tape? We were there. As we always are. Shortest timeouts in American radio. I want to tell you about Standards of Excellence. One of the reasons I'm going to enjoy this weekend is because I'm throwing a great big hunk of carved animal flesh out there on the Decor Grill. Yeah. Roll that baby up to about 700 degrees. It's cooking time. My friend Shelley Dunn convinced me to get a Decor Grill after she'd been bragging about all the stuff that she was cooking up in her backyard.
You got to try the rotisserie soon. You got to do that.
I haven't done it yet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just awesome.
Maybe this weekend.
Good.
Decor, just one of the names that they have as Standards of Excellence. And it's not just kitchen appliances, by the way. If you're, maybe redoing a bathroom, you need a new tub or a sink, faucet. Maybe you're stepping up and you're going to purchase an Aqua Bobby.
They got them.
That makes Shelley fire an egg.
And I don't have many left. Come on.
They're precious few dusty eggs rattling around. Whatever your needs are for new construction, remodeling, or just replacing an appliance or a fixture, trust us, Standards of Excellence is the place to go. They've got locations all over Southern California. Check them out, standardsofexcellence.com. All right, Diane, you're on KGB. What's up, girl?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You got something to contribute to the greatest sports moment ever?
Sure do.
Tell me.
Neil Armstrong hitting a golf ball on the moon.
Yeah, how about that? It actually wasn't Neil Armstrong who hit a golf ball on the moon. It was a different astronaut by the name of Alan Shepard.
That's right.
And the only reason I know that, Diane, is because Alan Shepard told me to my face, in person, in this studio, when he was here making out with me.
Wow. Before or after he died?
It was before he died, Chainsaw.
Really? Yeah.
Neil Armstrong was the one who played volleyball on the moon. Thanks, Diane. See you later. Yeah, Alan Shepard hitting a golf ball on the moon. He duffed his first shot. Thank God he had a second ball.
He had a mulligan.
Well, it was zero gravity. I mean, he was getting used to the swing up there.
That's right. Scott, you're on KGB. What's going on, my friend?
How you doing?
Tip top. Talk to me, Kirk.
Hey, I want to say that the Red Sox coming back and beating the crap out of the Yankees last year.
Pretty damn impressive. Mm-hmm. That was good. Being down 0-3, coming back, winning 4 in a row.
In Yankee Stadium. It was just absolutely fabulous.
Pretty amazing. And when you talk about sports events or sports moments, and that's what makes the Garvey moment so special, is because it lasted all of 5 seconds.
Yep.
The crack of the bat, and it landed out there in the chair. That's a singular moment rather than a series or an event.
You're right. Absolutely right. Let's go back in time.
Yes, we are live from Coca-Cola Olympic City in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm your Olympic host, Cookie Chainsaw Randolph. From Olga Korbut's dramatic victories in Munich 1972, Nadia Comaneci's perfect 10 in Montreal 76, Mary Lou Retton's golden days of 1984, add the name Carrie Strug to Olympic gymnastic legend. Competing last night on a sore ankle, the 18-year-old from Tucson, Arizona, stuck the landing on one good leg and clinched the gold medal for the American team, the first ever for USA women. As usual, I was there with the broadcast call.
All right. There is no way on earth Carrie Strug can complete this final attempt. She just crash-landed on her first try, and that ankle has to be broken in at least 15 places. Oh, Kelly's got a lot of guts tonight.
Oh, that is Carrie.
Huh? Whatever. Yeah. Surely her coach will throw in the towel and ask Carrie to give up.
It's Carrie, isn't it?
Shut up. But no, Bella Lugosi is urging her to go on. Oh, my God. Carrie Scruggs staggers to the starting line.
Strug, you idiot. It's Carrie Strug.
Shut up. She's ready.
Shut up, Mitzi.
There she goes.
Mitzi.
Sprinting down. The right way. She makes the jump, and she is airborne. All she needs to do now is stick the landing. What a story that would be for the 18-year-old from Tucson, Arizona. Move over, Mary Lou Retton. Move over, Nadia Comaneci. Move over, Olga Korbut. If Kerry can stick this landing, your places in history are dog meat! But not to worry, ladies. There's no way that Kelly's stud can do this. Sit down, you pansy. You bother me. Kelly Scruggs ankle a shot. Don't get your hopes up. All right. Down she comes. Gravity taking over now. Guess what goes up must eventually come down. And she stuck the landing. Cherries.
It's cute.
Shut up. Oh, my God. She stuck the landing. They made the goal. They made the goal. I don't believe what I just saw. But forget about Kelly's stud. How about this broadcast call, huh?
The world agrees on one thing. There is only one gold medal-winning Dean of Worldwide Sportscasters, Cookie Chainsaw Randolph.
I'm Michelle from Zaire, and I prefer chainsaw.
My name is Nicholas Peel, and I'm from the Swedish Olympic soccer team. And of all the people who covered this event, no one compares to Chainsaw. He's just the best.
Bob Costa, no good. Chainsaw is better.
Hallo, goedemorgen. Ik heb eventjes gekeken en gesproken met Chainsaw. Hij is een fantastische kerel. Give my best love to Chainsaw.
Hi, this is Stacy from New Jersey, and Cookie is better than all of them. I mean, as a sportscaster, don't get any ideas, right?
Den bästa killen som finns här i OS, han har en stor röv och han heter Chainsaw.
Hi everybody, this is Olympic champion Bruce Jenner, and of all the sportscasters who have covered the Olympic Games, Cookie Chainsaw Randolph, my idol, is one of them.
It's unanimous. Athletes, fans, everybody agrees the Chainsaw is the king. Well, almost everybody.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel. My native country is Ghana, and I like Chris Boyer. Chris Boyer. Why Chris Boyer? Why Chris Boyer? Yes. Well, I don't know who Chris Boyer is, but I'm just repeating what you asked me to say.
Chainsaw Randolph, exclusively with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. And Boyer on Rock KGB. Is 1-3.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good. And you were there again. And I was there as long with my analyst, Tim Daggett. Who
Daggett?
Yeah.
Daggett.
Well, I think that's how you pronounce it.
All right.
One of the other consonants, maybe.
And you were there, as you always are. The home of classic rock.
There's no sense in not listening.
And Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
DSC every day.
1015.
Something inside you is feeling like I do. KGB all the way.
KGB. San Diego. Universal Pictures and Morgan Creek.
You know, networks don't talk about it. Government can't tax it. But sports betting is a $200 billion a year business. The object here is to win.
I'm in. Walter knows his business.
A lot of gamblers out there, and they have needs. Big needs.
Brandon knows the game.
I know these teams better than they know themselves.
They know everything about gambling.
You went 9-2 last Sunday. Man, I'm proud of you.
Except when to stop.
We're going after much bigger fish here.
Winning's a funny thing.
Al Pacino.
If you want something from me, you're going to have to rip it out of my talent.
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, that's pushing it too far. There's no such thing as too far.
Rene Russo.
You're missing the game, Walter.
Oh, no. This is the game.
2 for the money.
This is dangerous territory.
Directed by DJ Caruso. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent. Now playing in theaters everywhere. Check out Yahoo Movies for trailers, showtimes, and tickets. Or go to yahoo.com and search 2 for the money.
Hey, it's Boyer. The Chargers reduced the Patriots to a cup of chowder, and they're standing by to close the steel curtain on Pittsburgh. Are you ready for some football? Then join me Monday night at Trophies in Hazard Center, Mission Valley, just off the 163 at Fires Road East. The action starts at 6 on 21 screaming TVs. Enjoy a fabulous menu of awesome specialties, plus lots of free giveaways each week, including a Better Body Salon and Day Spa certificates,
tickets to Universal Studios Hollywood, Milwaukee Power Tools from Tool Up, poker tables from Billiards Direct in La Mesa, gold tickets, and more. Hey, the more you show up, the better your chances of winning that Convoy big screen Hitachi high-def TV, plus a Catnapper leather recliner and a $500 gift certificate from More Furniture for Less. And it's trophies for the Chargers, the Steelers, and me. Monday Night Football. Trophies Hazard Center. Right off the 163 at Friars Road East. Right on the corner.
This month, Kearney Mesa Ford makes it easy with 0% APR financing and 05 Rangers and F-150 trucks, or get up to $3,500 factory rebates on approved above average credit limited terms. See Kearney Mesa Ford today, just blocks east of the 805 on Claremont Mesa Boulevard. Offer ends 10/31/05.
Why gamble with your old worn-out roof? With Secure Roof, you'll beat the odds against major leagues when it rains. Right now, save $500 off a new roof. For a free estimate, call 1-866-SECURE-ROOF. 1-866-SECURE-ROOF. The good news is it is not too late to get a low mortgage interest rate. Rates still at that 30-year low at Park Place Funding. Call them now. Park Place Funding will pay all your closing costs and fees, and they won't add to your loan balance. Now, so many lenders hide and they disguise fees and costs, but Park Place Funding gets you the best interest rate and pays all your closing costs and fees. Make closing costs a thing of the past. They'll come to you, no obligation, for an in-home consultation. Talk to Park Place Funding today. Call 866-491-FUND. That's 866-491-FUND.
Licensed by the DRE number 014033138.
This Monday, the Chargers welcome the Pittsburgh Steelers to Qualcomm Stadium. Pre-game at 3, kickoff at 6. On your home for all your San Diego Chargers excitement.
Touchdown, San Diego!
105.3 FM.
The Duffer is in. Duffer, one who is prone to mediocrity at his sport. Try a round of Duffer beer. An honest, truth-telling bottle of beer. Have you had your Duffer today? Locally owned and operated.
People who drive Fords know that fuel economy is built into every Ford SUV, truck, and car. But it's important to keep them working at their best to maximize MPG and to keep them running great. That's why right now, your local Ford dealer is offering the Get the Works Fuel Saver Package for just $36.95 or less. First, our factory-trained technicians perform an oil and filter change using genuine Motorcraft parts and oil. Did you know using the recommended grade of oil can improve gas mileage? Proper tire care can increase mileage. So we rotate your tires and check their inflation pressure. Then we top off all your fluids and perform an expert vehicle inspection. The Get the Works Fuel Saver Package, all for just $36.95 or less. Hey, that's less than some fill-ups. See your San Diego County Ford dealer now and take the genuine challenge. We're better. We're proving it. And we want you to be the judge.
Offer good through 11/6/05. Includes up to 5 quarts of genuine Motorcraft oil. Taxes, disposal fees, and diesel vehicles extra. See participating dealer for details.
KGB traffic, a service of Sleep Train Mattress Centers. Traffic in the single digits southbound on 15 now from the 78 down past Carmel Mountain Road, all due to a crash involving a semi. Still blocking lanes, and it happened about 4:30 this morning. Southbound 5 flows La Costa down to the racetrack with a crash just past SeaWorld Drive. Northbound 5 bunched up from Old Town Avenue to SeaWorld Drive. Westbound 94 heavy from Kelton into downtown. Westbound 8 flows Spring Street to Lake Murray. North 805 slows out of the South Bay from the 54 up to the 8 and then into Kearney Mesa. Westbound 56 bunched up Carmel Creek Road over to the 5. A third of all crashes in work zones are rear-end collisions. Penny Saver joins Caltrans and Office of Traffic Safety in reminding you to allow plenty of following room and please slow for the cone zone. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw 101.5 KGB.
All right, taking your opinion on what is the greatest moment in the history of sports. 888-570-1015 is our number here at the KGB. Susan Lucci, hello.
Hi, this is Susan Lucci. And whenever I'm doing a love scene, I always think about Dave and Chainsaw from the DSC on the 1015 KGB.
Thank you, Susan. Dear Dave, the greatest moment in San Diego sports history is the day the Clippers moved up here to L.A. It was one of our worst days. You want them back? Please? Thanks. Keep up the great work. Mike checking in Downey. Dave, who could forget the great moment of the ass in the grass? Boyer and Bromo duking it out. Listener Kim checking in. Hey, Tom, you're on KGB. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, man.
Hey, I got two moments,
All right.
recent moments. The first one being Mark McGwire breaking Roger Maris's season home run record.
Right.
And the second one would be Randy Johnson obliterating that bird.
That was something else, man. That was incredible. Did you see that, Shell, when that was on TV?
I saw the replay.
Randy Johnson pitching.
Yeah.
And as he let go of the ball, right about halfway between the pitcher's mound and the batter's box, a pigeon flew through it or something, some kind of bird.
I did see the replay later, yeah.
And the bird exploded.
Yeah. Wow. Might as well have thrown it into a fan.
Dean of American Sportscasters, what did they call that pitch?
A foul ball.
No rim shot.
You know what? It took me a minute to get it.
Getting it, David. Carl, you're on KGB. What's going on, man? Greatest moment in sports ever.
When the United States beat Russia for the gold medal.
Yeah. It was pretty good. But we didn't beat Russia for the gold medal. Get it right. We beat Finland or something like that for the gold medal.
Day, but the Russian game was amazing.
Yeah. What was the Do You Believe in Miracles? Was that the gold medal or was that the Russian game?
That was the gold medal.
Okay. Pretty exciting stuff. I'd hang my hat on that one.
You got to.
In my life, in my experience with sports, U.S. winning the gold medal. Greatest moment in sports history ever. It's pretty good. I'd be good with that one.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Ruth?
I would too.
Going back to the Hank Aaron thing?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Hank Aaron? I don't know.
Who's Hank Aaron, Ruth?
He has, he hit the most hits and
Yep, that's
most
it.
home run. No, not home run.
He was a soccer player.
740 home runs, base hits. I don't know.
Good one, Ruth. I hate it when I get sports wrong and Ruth has to correct me.
Yeah,
it's so embarrassing. I hate that.
Not even gonna bother.
All right, let's get you into your weekend. Get it off your chest. What do you hate? 888-570-1015 is our number at the KGB. What do you hate? No. Hi, you're on KGB. Hello. I hate it when they call and they don't talk to me. Hi, you're on KGB.
Hey, good morning. You know, greatest moment in sports. Got to remember when they carried Panershka off the field in Miami when we won to go to the playoffs.
I hate it when someone calls and tells us something that we've already talked about.
Yeah. And it was Kellen Winslow who they were dragging off, but that's cool. Panershka made the kick.
Hi, you're on KGB.
Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it when it takes 2 hours and 10 minutes to get to work and I'm only 30 miles away.
Doing a little 15 crawl this morning here?
Yes.
2 hours and how long? 2.5 hours?
I think it's about 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Where do you get on the 15?
78.
Oh, perfect. See you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Sam, you're on I Hate It.
Oh, I hate it when my wife leaves for the weekend. I'm going to spend the whole weekend naked and starving.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'll be right over, Sam.
And crafting yourself.
Hey, Gabe, you're on I Hate It.
I hate my overprotective Jewish mom when she decides that she needs to hook me up with everybody's daughter.
No hotties out there for you?
Have you seen these people lately?
What do you got? What's the matter, Gabe?
Yeah.
I hate that when that happens. Hi, you're on I Hate It. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
I hate it. What do I hate?
Okay. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Yeah.
Okay, people, you got to be ready to go. All
right.
Hi, you're on I Hate It. Hi.
I hate the hockey thing for the greatest moment in sports. It's got to be the Jets over the Colts.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Hi, Dave. I hate it that I turned 51 today.
Ooh, 51.
Wow, that's
Holy
old.
cow, they letting people get that old these days?
Older than me.
Put you down.
Older than Ruth.
Older than me, for God's sake.
Good Lord. I don't think you're allowed to listen to this radio station anymore. I think you got to go listen to Fabulous 690 now. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
I hate the fact that we're getting shorter and shorter daylight hours.
Dick.
Oh, yes.
You're on I Hate It, Dick.
Nah, I hate it because the network screwed us by putting ball games on at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and if there is a game 5, it's back at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
And you know what, Dick? I tell you what, I would hate it too if I had a regular job. That does kind of suck for the real world. I got to tell you, I love championship baseball in the daytime, but most people are at work.
It's unfair.
That does suck. Steve. Steve. What do you hate, Steve?
Hey, I hate the fact that my ex-wife's name is Katrina, and right after I finish paying her off, there's a hurricane that comes along named Katrina and remind me about what a real hurricane my ex-wife was.
Michelle, you're on I Hate It.
I hate that nobody's mentioned Brandi Chastain showing off her sports bra after winning the 1999 Gold Cup against China. God!
I hate that it wasn't Mia Hamm who did it. Instead, it was Brandi Chastain. Come on, what do you want to see? Come on.
Not bad, my brother, that Brandy's a cute girl.
You keep that thought, Cookie.
Right up there with Jan Arena.
Oh, and now don't get silly.
Sorry.
All right.
I got Cookie.
Cindy, what do you hate?
I hate being fat.
How fat are you, Cindy?
I'm fat enough. So fat, I'm pulling into Jack in the Box right now.
Nah, girl. That's to take care of it. Shannon, you're on I Hate It.
Hi.
Hey.
You know what I hate?
Tell me,
I'm going
Shannon.
to tell you what I hate.
Tell me.
I hate listening to your show. You know why? Because I'm a country fan. I listen to Tony and Chris in the morning, and my husband listens to y'all. And now I'm stuck listening to y'all, and I'm finding that I'm really kind of liking it. And I hate that.
Well, we love you, Shannon.
Well,
Good to have you with us, girl.
I'm falling too.
You know what? I'll go over and borrow a record from Scooter and Gristle in a second here. I'll play something about your backing over your dog in your pickup truck, okay?
Is this Dave?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Talk to me, cuckoo.
Talk to me, cuckoo.
Hey,
Shannon.
Bye.
Bye, girl. Joe, you're on I Hate It. What's up, buddy?
I hate it that my songs I used to listen to on 105 are now considered classic rock stuff on 101.5.
Give it enough time.
I'm getting older there, Dave. It's getting bad.
You are one old son of a...
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Joe. See you, buddy. Robert, you're on I Hate It. What's up, buddy?
David, I hate that my 6-year-old son is infatuated with Boyer to the point where he defends him when Bromo tells him to shut up.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, you're on I Hate It. Let's hear it, buddy.
I hate it when you buy 6 pairs of tickets for the Padres on Sunday and you start off my Friday with Bromo whamming the can.
Yeah, you're not going to need those, are you, buddy?
No, but I did find something last night on the internet that I think will go big. I'm going to email you the link. I found the Lundborg soundboard.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
That would be great. If you could just...
I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you could be here around 9, that would be great. Okay. I'm also going to need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to go ahead and listen to the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw show. That would be great. Yeah, and I'm also going to need you to go ahead and listen to the Encore show at 7. Okay? Thanks.
Don't hate that. Chad, you're on I Hate It. Let's hear it, buddy.
Yeah, I hate it when you get to somebody's voicemail and you leave about a minute message about something really important, and you hang up, and they call you right back, and they didn't hear your message.
I hate that. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
I hated that baseball season is almost over.
Getting pretty close. Tom, you're on I Hate It.
Dave?
Tom?
I hate when the Dean of Sports and his trusty sidekicks confused the Miracle on Ice. It was a semifinal game.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The Russian victory, right?
No. Well, yeah, the Russian victory, but they beat Sweden for the finals.
Right?
So what are you saying?
We said Finland, didn't we? Is that what you're mad about?
Finland.
What game did he say, do you believe in miracles? Was it the one where they won the gold medal, or is it the one where they beat the Russians?
It was when they beat the Russians for the semifinals to go to the gold medal game.
Just like we said.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom. What the hell? Do we need to do this, really? Hello, you're on I Hate It.
Oh, yeah, I got I Hate It.
Let's hear it.
It's a future I Hate It for Monday. I hate going to a Monday Night Football where the Chargers beat the Steelers and I have to wake up at 6 the next morning.
Okay. Keep a good thought there. Calvin, you're on I Hate It.
Yeah, Dave, I just hate it when my 16-year-old daughter explains to me her grades by going,
Liz, you're on I Hate It.
I hate that I spent all day yesterday trying to win Monday Night Football tickets for my husband, and I did not win.
That's a great big sucky right there. Chris, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, I hate it that I just got my HDTV and now they don't offer punchers anymore.
Well, that's because they're not playing. Hey, listen, you're going to get one game. You're going to get the Saturday game.
Oh, that's going to...
I got to tell you, HDTV is one of the great inventions.
We're getting it. We can't wait.
Oh, I thought you had it.
No, we don't.
What's taking so long?
Well, the construction around the area where the TV will be installed, everything's torn up right now, but it's going to be great.
Tony, you're on I Hate It.
Dave, I hate it when Friday rolls around, you got your work schedule all set up, and then the dimwit office girl goes, I got more for you.
Really?
I hate it.
How big are her cans?
Oh, they're pretty big.
That's what I thought. Doesn't that make everything better?
Yes.
How big are her cans? Todd, you're on I Hate It, Todd.
I hate it that Ruth complains about having a threesomes that wasn't up to her standard.
How about that?
I've never had one.
And you never will.
The C-bite is good.
Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Hate it when your 17-year-old daughter asks if her 17-year-old boyfriend can move in.
And what'd you say to that?
I haven't answered her yet.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
She just asked me last night.
That's a toughie.
Wow.
Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Yeah, I hate the fact that my sons and I sat down for lunch, and on Classic Rock 103.3, Metallica is now Classic Rock.
You're old, and you like it. Matt, you're on I Hate It.
I hate it when you call in the KGB after you've heard your name. You wait 5 minutes for them to answer the phone, and he tells you you're 2 minutes too late. That happened yesterday.
What time?
It was about 11:30.
What? That's not fair. Let me put you on hold. Hang on a second here. We got to fix that. It's not fair.
What, are you going to leave him on hold and then tell him, whoops, they're all gone?
Yeah, you held too long. Sorry.
Oh.
Scott, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, Dave. Two things. 2 cars per green on the on-ramp. Some people just bug the crap out of me 1 car at a time. Yeah. And what's her name with the, y'all say, can you talk to me, coo-coo? I hate how cute that was. Anyway.
What? I hate it when you're on that feeder ramp and it says 2 cars per green and 5 don't go at once. I hate that.
Yeah, come on. What's
It's
a cop
green.
there? Let's go.
Yeah, is there a cop? Do you see a cop?
Right.
Let's go.
Move it.
Are you a
Slappy.
cop? Cindy, you're on I Hate It.
Hi, Dave. I hate it when my ex-husband's flight is late and I have to be late to a golf date with my boyfriend.
Well, I don't get that, but I also don't care. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Yeah, Dave, this is Wally Gone.
Hang on. Emily wants to talk to you. How does that guy get through?
20 times a day, too.
He's relentless. And you guys like dirty talk?
I say we can't talk all that.
You're his best friend, probably, Emily.
Lucky me.
Can hook you guys up. Annie Banani, what do you hate, girl?
I hate that I got an award for my boss instead of a raise.
How big are his cans? What award did you get?
Something about being a good employee. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I think the important question is, how big are your cans?
How about a little money, boss?
Yeah.
Well, at least,
all right.
At least you got big cans, Ann. Big cans, Ann. That's what they call you. Thanks, Ann.
Thanks.
Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, I hate it when she says, tell me when you're going to come.
I'll make it up.
Nice.
Hey, she's just curious, wants to know when you're going to be there.
Is that a crime?
I hate it when something like that gets on the radio, and I go to take it off the air, and I haven't got the swear catcher turned on.
Do you believe in miracles?
Hello, is it turned on yet? Whoa, why does it sound weird? How come it slows way down? How come it slows way down? I'm all confused.
Oh my God. Wow.
Ron, you're on I Hate It.
Hi, Dave. I hate the fact that yesterday morning on your show, I heard he's trying to talk her boyfriend into having a three-way while filming it.
See, I just go right straight to, I hate the fact that my niece is getting boned by a Brahmo.
Wanted to know if he was really that way.
Say this again?
My mom called last night.
Mhm.
We were talking, and she said, she's very complimentary of the show. Thought we were really funny. And then she said, but now that Baramowitz guy, is he really like that? Yeah, Mom. Really like that.
Bill, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, Dave.
What's up, Bill?
I hate wet doorknobs. Especially bathroom doorknobs.
I'm not going now.
And you'll love that when you go up and shake someone's hand fresh out of the bathroom and you get a big dewy hand.
You don't do it. The fist tap. The fist tap.
I started wearing paper napkins going out the door now, though.
Yeah, you gotta wear tissue mittens like Kelly does.
Yeah, that's where I learned it.
Good. Spread it.
Brian Nakata. What's up, Brian?
Brian does not like that his girlfriend is getting fat and she will no longer wear lingerie to bed.
That's a drag. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, I hate it when I can't think of anything I hate.
Wow, I just go back to bed.
I'm all confused now. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hi, you're on I Hate It. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
I hate
sticky floors. I hate.
Yeah, you work on that. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Hi. I hate it that I won Padre tickets for the Saturday's game, and I still haven't heard from the promotions department.
But you believed us?
Like, you do believe in miracles.
We're giving away all kinds of great stuff. Probably.
We'll call you.
Today, you can win tickets to the Padres. The playoff game Saturday. Not actual tickets. You got to pay attention to the disclaimers.
Some say I'm there for a reason. But that don't change the way I feel about you. And if you think this might be bringing me down, you can get the light, well, no frown.
Chris, you're on I Hate It.
Yeah, I hate turning 27 yesterday and not getting a birthday present or birthday sex for my wife.
27, the poor thing.
Yeah, it'll probably just be C- sex, you know.
Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Hey, man, I hate the fact that my ex-girlfriend ended up wasting my time and took $500 from me.
Hi, you're on I Hate It.
Hey.
What's up,
I
Curly?
hate it. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm dandy.
What do you hate?
I hate it when you're all ready for work, you're all looking nice, and your son throws down the back of you, but inside your shirt.
Oh, my God.
That's what you get. Hi, you're on I Hate It.
I didn't do that.
Would you at least turn off the microphone and maybe step out?
Stay in your studio. Stay in your studio.
I'm going to go ahead and finish. I hate it when everything's going along nice and Ruth farts out of the air. I hate that. I hate it when Ruth blames other people for lousy C- sex when you know she went up there and farted all the way through it.
What do you expect him to do?
Good grief.
Nice going, Booth 66.
I hate that. Chainsaw Sports. Cynthia Levin from the Comedy Store coming up on the KGB.
You are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
It's Ditch.
I once knew a girl named Paige.
Oh, did you really?
It was a damp night. It was that period of my life when I lived under one rule. Drink them until you like them.
Oh, is she blonde?
Oh, she was dirty blonde. Her wet hair swung around the pole. I watched beads with moisture gently drop from her forehead over her cheek, fall to her heating bosoms as she gently leaned over to my ear and whispered, "That'll be $20, please."
You're so rotten.
Yeah, and you're so easy.
Our beloved Ditch on the drive home on 101.5 KGB.
Citibank introduces Thank You from Citi, a rewards program so revolutionary it just may change the way you think about banking. That's right. We're actually rewarding you for banking with valuable thank you points that can be combined with points from your Citi credit card. All for things like using your debit card, banking online, or having a savings account. According to some, we're not just changing banking, we're changing lives. Like in the case of Lisa, a high school disciplinarian who earned so many thank you points she was reportedly spotted smiling during work hours. Although those closest to her believe it may have been acid reflux. Then there's Scott, a librarian who earned enough thank you points to make him giggle like a schoolgirl hopped up on helium. And what about Lauren, the meter maid who earned so many points that for an entire week, instead of parking tickets, she handed out fresh, hot oatmeal raisin cookies. What can we say, Lauren? You go, girl. As for these and the countless other lives we've touched, we just like to say you're welcome. And don't feel like you have to get us anything. Really. It's okay.
Thank you points. Now for banking. For more info, call 1-888-511-CITI or visit your local Citibank branch. Citibank. Live richly. Citibank West FSB member FDIC.
Can't wait no more. Tangy barbecue sauce is what I hunger for. Mickey D's don't let me down. Please tell me McRib is back in town.
McRib is back. That smoking McRib sandwich is calling your name, champ. So get ready to wrap your hands around that juicy, tender pork slathered in tangy barbecue sauce on a warm bakery roll. And don't forget to bring a bib, because that hickory smoked barbecue sauce will get you good.
loving it with no further delay. Woo! Put that bib on me, honey, because I'm eating McRib today.
Limited time offer at participating McDonald's.
Monopoly is back at McDonald's and better than ever with over $200 million worth of prizes you won't want to miss out. Monopoly at McDonald's. You could be a winner. Hurry, visit today for details.
McDonald's, I'm loving it.
The good news is it is not too late to get a low mortgage interest rate. Rates still at that 30-year low at Park Place Funding. Call them now. Park Place Funding will pay all your closing costs and fees, and they won't add to your loan balance. Now, so many lenders hide and they disguise fees and costs, but Park Place Funding gets you the best interest rate and pays all your closing costs and fees. Make closing costs a thing of the past. They'll come to you, no obligation, for an in-home consultation. Talk to Park Place Funding today. Call 866-491-FUND. That's 866-491-FUND.
Licensed by the DRE number 014033138.
Weed, acid, nose candy, huffing, brown sugar,
skunk, atom,
glass, killers, meth, lady,
supergrass, Aunt Mary,
big C, big H, big O, ecstasy, gangster, chalk,
OC,
oxy, DXM, XTC, vitamin K,
R2,
angel dust. Talking to your kids about drugs is a lot tougher than it used to be. Lucky 7, Seventh Heaven, Buttons,
Cactus,
White Cross, Rocket Fuel. Your kids may be exposed to drugs you've never heard of.
Cat, Horse,
Fire, Yaba, Skag, Sugar Cube, Blue Mystic,
Tweak.
To find out what they're facing these days and how to talk to them about drugs, go to drugfree.org or call 1-800-729-6686 to get the free brochure Your Child Needs You. Because the more informed you are, the more your kids will listen. A message from MetLife Foundation and the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
October's the time to save on every remaining brand new 05 Toyota at Kearney Mesa Toyota Scion. But you need to hurry because they're going fast and you don't want to miss your last chance to get a great price on a brand new 05 Kearney Mesa Toyota off 163 north of Balboa.
KGB traffic is service of the Sleep Train Mattress Centers. No hurry in southbound on the 15. It's still at a crawl from the 78 all the way down past Carmel Mountain Road. From the earlier crash involving a semi happened about 4:30 this morning, still bumper to bumper. Southbound 5 still heavy from Poinsettia to Manchester. Westbound 56 bunched up Carmel Valley Road to the 5. Westbound 8 heavy from the 805 off and on into the Hotel Circle area. Westbound 94 heavy from 15 into downtown. Northbound 5 bunching up India Street to SeaWorld Drive. North 805 heavy at the 94 and into Kearney Mesa. Don't miss the Phase 2 release of Verano Condominiums, affordable garden-style homes in La Jolla Colony. Starting in the high 200s. Find one-stop shopping on site with sales, financing, and interior design. Call 858-410-1300 or visit VeranoCondos.com. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw 115 KGB.
Okay, we're going to roll sports for you right now. Padres take the day off, but that does not mean that you are denied championship baseball today. Here's Chainsaw to talk about that on the KGB. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David, and have a look at everybody in the sports world. San Diego Padres were looking to steal Game 2 of the best-of-5 divisional series at St. Louis yesterday. Wouldn't have been nice to come home 1-1. Well, it didn't quite work out that way.
We're going to pop up. That should do it. Who wants it? The Cardinal shortstop Eckstein calls. He has it. Redbirds win it 6-2. Go 2 games to none up on San Diego in the best-of-5 division series.
Cardinals win 6-2 to take a 2-0 lead with the Padres hosting St. Louis Saturday night, tomorrow night, Petco. Most observers agree that the St. Louis Cardinals are more fundamentally sound than the Padres, more adept at laying down the sacrifice bunt, the hit and run, executing. Better hitters, better pitchers, more speed, more power, better defense. Wow, what else? Well, the eye-popping statistic, and I like statistics.
I like statistics.
Is that the Padres are out-hitting these Cardinals 23-16 in this series, but have stranded 19 runners, thanks in large part to grounding into 7 double plays. Will this be a repeat of 1996 when the Cardinals swept the Padres in 3 games, 2 there, 1 here? Or will it be 1984? When the Padres were down 0-2 to the Cubs and won 3 straight to advance to the World Series, back when there was just a single best-of-5 playoff to get into the World Series. That series, against those Cubs, provided what has become a consensus of the greatest moment in San Diego sports history, certainly one of the top 3. What are the top 3 greatest moments in San Diego sports history? Well, I'm giving the old school nod to Lance Allworth in the 1963 AFC Championship Chargers at Balboa Stadium, but no one else remembers that because I'm old. So here are your top three. Dennis Gibson batting down Neil O'Donnell's 4th and goal pass in the 95 AFC Championship game.
Yeah, buddy.
The 1982 double overtime Kellen Winslow Rothburnerska playoff game in Miami. And then this one. Perhaps the greatest single moment in San Diego sports history occurred 21 years ago today. October 7th, 1984. Padres facing elimination in Game 4 of the best-of-5 NLCS against the Cubs at Jack Murphy Stadium.
Deep right field. Way back. Cutter gone back to the wall. It's gone. Home run derby. And there will be tomorrow.
Will there be a Sunday this year? Game 3 is tomorrow at Petco. First pitch 8:09 our time on ESPN and Fox. Elsewhere in the playoffs yesterday, Atlanta evened their series with Houston 1-1 with a 7-1 victory at Turner Field as John Smoltz outdueled Roger Clemens. Game 3 tomorrow in Houston. The American Leaguers take over today. The Chicago White Sox take their 2-zip lead into Boston. For Game 3 today, 1:19 p.m. on ESPN2, Sox and Sox. Followed by the Yankees-Angels at Yankee Stadium. All tied 1-1. Randy Johnson takes the hill for the Pinstripes. Game 3, 5:19 our time tonight, ESPN. And here comes the NFL. The San Diego Chargers host the Pittsburgh Steelers Monday night at Qualcomm, a rematch of that 95 AFC Championship game. Chargers favored by 3. Chargers are 2-2. And this Sunday, Charger fans hoping for Washington to upset Denver to give the Broncos a 3-2 record, and the Chargers an opportunity to equal that mark with a victory over Pittsburgh Monday night.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes, it is. And Chris Boyer's going to be where?
Trophies, Hazard Center, Mission Valley, 6 p.m., all the action and the great food.
And we'll remind you that on Monday. In other sports, David.
Chainsaw, some Desert Island 5, a little house keeping that we need to do here.
Sure.
It was learned, I think, last week that Boyer would, or yourself would not be able to identify Giselle, the Victoria's Secret supermodel who's on my desert island, and therefore she does not meet the criteria. Everyone's got to know who it is.
Right.
And so I'm going to bounce her off. I'm going to replace her with an old standby, my dear Kelly Ripa. Because we all know who Kelly Ripa is, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, so Kelly is back on the island. And secondly, Chainsaw, congratulations on getting an autographed picture from one of your Desert Island girls.
Really?
Oh, that wasn't you? Boyer, was it you? You got an autographed picture of one of your Desert Island girls?
No.
Oh. Huh. I guess it was me. I guess it was me getting an autographed picture of Kelly Ripa. Hey, Dave, thanks for letting me be on your island, Kelly. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Nice rack.
Yeah.
And are you congratulating Dave as well?
Yes, exactly.
It's my girl.
8:33. Props to the dog.
And 20 to the stable.
101.5. Hey, Jimmy Sports Network. Oh, my.
I'll just have to tack that up next to my Natalie Morales where she thanks me for being on my island. That's right. Chainsaw brought to you by Trophies. Chris Boyer, Monday Night Football, the Hazard Center Trophies. You can win a Better Body Salon and Day Spa certificates. Milwaukee Power Tools from Tulip, poker tables. Billiards Direct to La Mesa, or that Convoy Big Screens 51-inch TV. Cynthia Levin from The Comedy Store is next on the KGB.
Shelly Chainsaw.
We'll be right back.
KGB.
More than 500,000 teachers, nurses, cops, and firefighters oppose Prop 75. I'm Chief Mel Enslow. I spent 43 years fighting fires, and I'm here to set the record straight. The corporate bigwigs behind 75 are lying. We can already opt out of political spending, and this scheme isn't about protecting anyone's paycheck. Prop 75 sponsors, big corporations, lobbyists, and the governor just want to shut us up. Shut us up so we can't speak out when politicians cut school funding, or eliminate death benefits for those killed in the line of duty, or cut our health care, or even our jobs. Prop 75. Unfair, unnecessary, and wrong. Vote no in November. Thousands of working men and women proudly paid for this ad so you'd know the truth.
Paid for by No on 75, a coalition of real nurses, educators, firefighters, school employees, law enforcement, building trades, state employees, and public employees opposed to paycheck deception. PACE of California School Employees Association Issues Committee and California State Council of Laborers Issues PAC.
This weekend, only El Cajon Ford does it like this. $11,000 off F-Series. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford. Now through Sunday night, get all the new cashback bonuses, the biggest of the year, on selected cars and trucks. But only El Cajon Ford gives you extra discounts on F-Series like this.
Get an 05 F-150 Super Cab, $11,000 off, $11,000 savings. Or get an 05 F-150 regular cab for just $11,900, your net price. Numbers B82989 and CO9308. All savings with discounts and applied rebates and Ford Motor Credit financing on approved credit.
Again this weekend, El Cajon Ford is out to be number one by making it easier than ever for you to buy or lease. Whether it's a new Ranger, Focus, all-new Fusion, or Red Hot Mustang. And get an extra $2,200 off all 05 V6 Mustangs. Easy deals, easy money. Big cash back on selected models this weekend at El Cajon Ford.
Come to your discount destination at Broadway and Main, El Cajon Ford.
Hi, it's Tony Gwynn. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford.
He fades back to pass. He throws it long. Touchdown!
Honey, you broke my clearance.
Sorry, trying to win a free truck from Kearney Mesa Ford.
No, just buy one from Kearney Mesa Ford. They make it easy.
Easy?
Sure, Kearney Mesa Ford makes it easy with easy discounts.
Easy discounts? Sounds a lot easier than throwing a pass.
Yeah, I have my rose bush.
Hey, with the money we save at Kearney Mesa Ford, can I get a new football?
We make it easy.
Enter to win the ultimate football fan truck from Kearney Mesa Ford. No purchase necessary. Details available at KearneyMesaFord.com. Kearney Mesa Ford, just blocks east of the 805 on Claremont Mesa Boulevard.
Presenting Jake. He relies on a personal trainer,
Remember now, lift from the knees.
a dog trainer,
Sit, stay, good boy.
a neighborhood mechanic,
Looks like you're gonna need new brake pads.
a masseuse,
Yeah, just below my shoulder.
a travel agent,
Ooh, St. Bart's in the off-season is heavenly.
and an accountant. You know, you can write that off. You see, Jake believes that to do things the right way, you have to go to the right people. That's why he also relies on his local Fidelity Investor Center. Because with one-on-one personalized service, free portfolio reviews, and Fidelity's guidance, he's becoming quite the financial expert himself. Fidelity Investments. Smart move. Drop by our new investor centers in Del Mar and Rancho Bernardo and put our money management expertise to work for you. For more information or to attend one of our free seminars, call 1-800-FIDELITY. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE SIPC.
This is a little song I wrote. Thank you.
KGB.
I forgot I was in San Diego. City, everybody's so hot here. It's like, hi, I'm hot, you're hot. Want to go blading? Stupid ass city. You guys are ridiculous. Everybody's beautiful. I took the plane here. I flew into to San Diego Airport, and normally I fly to LA, which is rank. You know, I'm coming from New York, sickening, to LA, sickening. Normally, right? So I come to San Diego. I've never experienced that. Everybody on the plane had like smooth skin, smooth faces, smooth features, smooth hair, just smooth. And everybody's just really nice.
Okay, now I'm all offended.
Cynthia Levin joins us here from the Comedy Store this weekend. Cynthia coming back. We've had Cynthia on before, but never when she was Jewish.
Uh-huh.
That's new. And never when it was her birthday.
Oh.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I asked her during commercials. So, because I'm such a gentleman, I said, "How old are you going to be?" This is kind of like a milestone birthday this weekend. And someone asked what you're going to do. You said,
kill myself.
There you go. So happy birthday!
So let's all celebrate.
Sounds good.
How you been?
I've been good. I've been very good. I know it's unbelievable, but it's true.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Now, I don't know if you were, maybe you were wearing something different last time. I would have noticed, or maybe it's new, but you're all inked up here on your bicep there. You got some color.
Oh, thank you.
Is this new, or was that with us last time?
No, that was with you last time.
You were wearing sleeves last time.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Always with the sleeves. I've slept with people, they never noticed it. I don't know what that means. I don't know why that is.
Yes.
Look at my arm, look at my arm.
Now, people always say, "Oh, yeah, I got that when I was drunk in the Marines in the Philippines." Were you drunk in the Marines in the Philippines when you got your ink? Or?
No, I was in Tucson, and the same thing. And because there's nothing to do there. So you're like, oh, my God, I got to get a tattoo. Let's go. Because there's
nothing else.
Nothing else to do. And I did it, and I got it, I guess it was 5 years ago, around this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice little
like a
color on there.
present or something?
No, it was more like I don't want to be a Jew anymore type of thing.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Do Jewish people get tattooed?
No, we're not allowed to. Because we can't get buried in a Jewish cemetery. Isn't that tragic?
What?
I've got a plan for my big day now.
What are you doing for your birthday? Planning my burial.
That's sweet.
Well, can I come too?
Hilarious. I know what I'm not going to do. That's a nice life. That's the whole Jewish thing, is just what you can't do.
Hey, that's a hard religion.
Oh, it's queer. It's very queer.
Because I'm Episcopalian,
yeah,
which is pretty easy,
Mhm.
seriously.
Yeah.
And the whole reason Episcopalian was invented was because Catholic was too hard.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was King Henry who invented it, because he wanted to divorce his wife. And they would, well, I'll just start my own religion then.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
Absolutely. So, what do you think Kabla is?
Oh,
easy Jewish.
Right. Kabla.
It's easy Jewish, isn't it?
Somebody said it's, I can't help those people. I have no idea what that is. I really don't. I think there was like these rabbis and they needed to make some money, so they're like, I know what to do. You know what I mean? And let's just do something, and we'll get the rich movie stars in there. I mean, it's like retarded. I would never. Why would you join someone to be Jewish when you don't have to be? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Anyone? Hello?
Now, when you were a child, were you raised by your parents very strict Jewish? I mean, the temple and all that other stuff?
Yeah, they barely raised me, but the Jewish thing was definitely there. And, we had to go to temple. We kept kosher in the house, but not outside.
Wow.
That way we can have to eat licorice on the front porch. It's ridiculous.
What does that mean? Licorice?
Licorice is a kosher?
Come
It's
on.
not kosher.
Candy.
Can you believe this? It was retarded. I mean, and then we, pizza, had a pizza in the basement. But why is that? It's not kosher. The house, it's still the part of the house. You know what I mean? They didn't make any sense. It was, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
So the basement was like safeties or something?
It's just
It doesn't
baloney,
make sense.
if you know what I mean.
That is baloney out there, too?
It's baloney, kids.
That can't be
You
kosher.
knucklehead. Cynthia Levin is our guest. She's at the Comedy Store in La Jolla all weekend, partying down with Sam Tripoli, your little roommate for the weekend.
Kill me now.
Cynthia's just trying to get some sleep last night. I don't know if you know, this typically works this way in cities with a big comedy club. They've got a condo. They've got a place for the acts to come and stay. And sometimes they got to share that. And so you're just hanging out trying to get some sleep last night and roll in these bawdy laughing boys.
Lamos.
Boys are icky.
Ugh.
What about boys? Are you, you're single? Are you?
Yeah, he's going to say, you like them, don't you? Because I have a tattoo.
Are you doing the online dating?
I've done it.
Which one? Match?
I
Yahoo?
did The Onion, because that was sort of and The Onion was the same as, do you guys know what The Onion is?
No.
Yeah. It's like it's a really funny newspaper.
Oh, I know that. I didn't know they did dating.
And they
though.
have, so you think, oh, well, it's funny. I could do that one. It's not too embarrassing. But it's exactly. But it's the same as Match.com. They get the same people, I guess. And, I always call it, it's like, because it costs like $1 to email somebody. So it's sort of like shopping at the 99-cent store,
For a date.
Right? It's like, well, I don't really need it. Don't really want it. Oh, but it's 99 cents. I'll take it.
How's your success?
It's terrible. Terrible. I mean, now it's sickening, really. I did it in New York, and then, out here, I haven't done it yet. I started to do that harmony, because I'm aging. And
that Dr. Neil Harris thing where they won't show you a picture? Forget that.
Yeah, exactly. Harmony, they don't show you a picture unless you have to pay so much money. It's
Good Lord.
It's crazy. I don't have that kind of money to shop for a man. Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Get a
It's
hooker.
not that bad, is it?
Just get a hooker.
Get a hooker.
Do they have male hookers? They've got to.
Fred Garvin.
Male prostitute. Exactly. So, what do these guys say when you hook up and you're like, I'm a comedian? That's scary to guys, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, when you're a comedian, they go right on your website. They're like, you know what I mean? I'm like, ugh. Well,
creepy.
Is there anything you could tell me about yourself besides the fact that you're beautiful, you're sexy, and you're funny? Let me know.
Well, that's not bad to hear.
No, but they're queer, and you don't know what they look like. You can only imagine, you know what I mean? That's like, you don't want people to know more about you than you know about them, but that's what can happen.
So do you keep that stuff secret? You ever do that? Do you ever keep your identity, like, your website and what you do for a living secret?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, on the other one, you don't use your name, you know what I mean? But, I can't even tell you. I've had so many bad experiences. It's like this could go on forever.
Can you tell me about maybe one that stands out, a bad date?
Yeah, one was I did at Long Island. This guy lived out in Long Island. I was living in New York. I didn't travel that far. And anyway, I was living in the city, right? And he was in Long Island, and he was a armed guard or something like that. So I was like, military, But I didn't know that armed guard is just like a dork and whatever in a jacket. I mean, I had no idea. I just thought it was like military. I was all excited about it, right?
You mean like for a Brinks truck or something like that?
No, I mean, I honestly still don't know what he does. I don't think he does.
All right.
But he didn't speak on the date. It was a good time. But the thing is, what he had on the picture, he was decent looking, Mm-hmm. And so we went out. And he wouldn't come to the city. He was afraid to come into New York. Right. I'm like, oh, that's
kind of an armed guard is afraid to go to New York.
Hello, this is my big man.
Signs, yeah,
bad signs. Guess who still goes? All right, I'll come out there.
I'll come to you.
I'll come to you. That's how desperate Cynthia is. So I go all the way out there, and I got off on the wrong stop, so I had to wait for him in the pouring rain. It's like a blizzard, like the water and it's everything. The wind is blowing, and I'm like going, where am I going? I'm by myself on a Friday night. You know what I mean? It was tragic. Anyway, he comes and picks me up. He comes in like a white Nova, which is really, God help me. Yeah. And Novas are sickening. And anyway, he showed up, and he had pockmarks all over his face. I mean, everything was holy. I mean, his eyeballs, holes, everything was holes.
Holes in his eyes?
Holes, everything was holes. Everything was like a whole... Do you know what I'm saying? There was nothing smooth on the whole surface. I'm like, what am I supposed to look at? No, that's terrible. But anyway, the first thing he says to me, he goes, you know what we got to do? And I go, no. He goes, I got to go back home and feed my cats.
Oh, man.
Ew. So, we go back to his house. It's his parents' house. He's 33, 34 years old. Turned out he was retarded, literally. Yeah. And I was on a date with this guy. His house was full of doilies and dolls. Can you imagine? I was like, like every time you sat down, you're like hand on a doily. Yeah. There's a doll behind your head. You're like, okay, and he's petting the cats.
It's a horror movie.
It was sickening. Yeah. But guess who still went out with him?
Yeah, still went.
So I'm still there. This guy, and his pants were so short. I mean, everything was... Do you know what I'm talking about? There was a
high water.
We had a situation... Do you know what I mean? But the fact that I went all the way out there for this... You know what I mean? That's when I was like, I think I am going to kill myself.
Cynthia Levin is our guest. She's at the Comedy Store this weekend. Here's the number, 858-454-9176. There are tickets still available. 858-454-9176. I understand she's available because this guy from Long Island didn't come out here.
Yeah. You couldn't leave Mama.
You're working on your birthday. Yeah. Come on now. You got to come out and support Cynthia tomorrow. She's working on her birthday, on a milestone birthday.
Yeah.
We don't have holes out here. I know this chick who talks about our very smooth skin out here in Southern California.
No, it's true. It's really true. I mean, it's unbelievable how hot everybody is. But I say when I decide to have one, I'm going to squirt it out here because my kid's going to be beautiful. I guarantee
Just
it.
the proximic effect of being this close to Southern California.
It's true. It could be yours if you're lucky. Hey, come on.
Yeah, well, there's a 40% issue there.
Well, he shoots blanks. He shoots.
Yeah. Got it cut 7 years ago. The same week my father had his colt turned into a gelding.
What did you
get
say?
A 2-for-1?
Yeah, I was a veterinarian, and what the heck?
Look at him.
Sorry you had to hear
Just look at him.
I don't know what to say. I really don't.
It's not so great out here, is it, Cynthia?
No, not
Take
anymore.
a look at that. Hey. Illusion kind of blown.
What happened to him?
Not from here.
Now, Cynthia, these are personal questions, but whatever. Have you been single all your life?
I mean, I've had boyfriends. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, no
Come on,
marriages.
don't embarrass me. No
marriages.
No, nobody's
Do
ever.
you think
asked.
ever will?
No.
Nothing.
You think
No.
no?
Nothing annulled.
No, nothing.
Annulled.
Well,
What is she,
whatever.
Britney Spears?
Well, maybe. You never know. I don't like to judge.
I was engaged, but he died recently, so everything's all right. Don't worry about it. Let's not bring it down. No. Don't be
Let's
silly.
not bring it down with death talk. How could that possibly be
Did
regarded?
that end the engagement, or
No, we had broken up a while ago, and he was already married with a kid. But that was the only. I mean, that was the only person.
yeah?
He was already married, and he asked you to marry him.
No. This is years ago.
Oh, okay.
That was the only guy I was ever engaged to, and recently he did die. Recently,
Well,
he's a comic.
I would advise against going out with married guys.
That's probably not a good.
Not a good idea. Now, I'm looking at your
Hasn't been
resume. It
that
says you're a Foley artist. What is a Foley artist?
I'll tell you, I'm not a Foley artist. I was trying to get it like a gig, during the day, so I can stay in LA and audition and stuff and do stand up at the Comedy Store. And so I went to go watch this thing. I don't know if you guys know what Foley is.
I
but,
don't.
What it is they do all the sound effects for TV and films, and it sounds really glamorous. And you see it when you go to the movie theater. They show somebody on stage, a nice clean black stage, and you see them walking. You know what I mean? And so they do the sound effects for it, and it looks really neat. But then I went to go watch and to train, and it's just like in this crap hole in Burbank, in the valley. You know what I mean? Just it's there's mud in one section, there's fake grass in another section. There's people who are miserable. They're like, oh my God, I hate my life, and they're just I know you can't see my face, people, but anyway, it was the most horrible. It's ruined movies for me. You know what I mean? Because like every noise that they make, if you have a piece of paper over there.
This is what a Foley artist is. They make the noises
They
in
make
movies?
the noises, so they have to.
Which sounds cool.
It sounds cool, right? But they have to do every noise. Do you know what I mean? If somebody moves their arm, like, what I'm talking about?
Right.
Now,
all right, that wasn't an arm movement.
is that what you're going to do?
Wow.
That's terrible.
Now that's a good.
Wouldn't that be
birthday.
weird? That would be weird.
Yeah.
It would do porno. Anyway, so
Very nice.
I'm sorry, that's too much.
That's
It's
all
too
right.
much.
We're big people.
Yeah. Okay.
So will that happen? Will this be happening for you?
That's a Foley artist. Hello, is this going to be happening?
The job?
No. They were so miserable. She wouldn't even train me. She's like, I need you to go in back. You can't move. You can't move in here. Because I moved, right? Because when it goes beep, when it goes to record,
yeah.
I think because she was in such a mess, I wanted to move just so she can sit down right in the room while her husband was doing it, and I guess I went whatever, and I moved, and she goes, "You can't move in here. You can't stay in here. You can't. Not today. Not today."
Oh my God!
Seriously, like having a heart attack. I'm gonna have you go in the booth.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm
living on edge.
I'm not even working here yet. I'm already getting yelled at. It doesn't. I mean, I get yelled at everywhere I go.
Wow.
It's hysterical.
Now, do these people go to the movie? Do they go to the movies that they work on and they just completely ignore all the plots, the highs and lows? But when Meryl Streep walks down the street, you hear that? That's my walking right there.
You know
Those are
what
my
it is?
pumps.
You would think so. That would be decent actually, but they hate everything because they hate everything because they're so used to that's all you can hear. It ruined movies for me because you can hear it. It's too loud. The paper noise is way louder. Like they keep just moving it over and you hear. Do you know what I mean? It's too much. And it's so now I'm watching all that and I'm thinking about their misery and I'm like, oh my God, can't anybody else do this? Can't they just do it electronically and get these people alive? Send them out to Denny's.
You have a post-it, Bob? Yes. That's all right. Well,
I'm sorry, that was a loud laugh, but that's exactly.
That was a loud laugh.
That was your Foley laugh.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh,
Right.
Thank you for that. Thank you very much.
I'm happy to help. I want you to have a good birthday. Are you going to do something fun while you're here?
I really hope I can get laid.
Well, I hope so too.
Well, put the word out.
You know what you do, and it doesn't happen.
Well, the word is out now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, the
Yeah.
Saturday show.
And I'll blow dry my hair straight. I promise everybody.
Your hair looks lovely.
Awesome.
Well, I
You're having a
blowed
great
it.
hair day.
Yeah. Well. Thank you. It's 5 days old. But anyway, thank you. No, I'm just kidding.
The word is out. The Comedy Store tonight.
Don't get laid now.
Tomorrow, it's out
going
by
to
a
wash
smooth-skinned guy. He's got his own house. That'd be good.
No cats.
All right, Cynthia, thanks for coming in. Enjoy your stay here. Happy birthday.
Thank you for having me.
Fellow
I do
Libra,
appreciate it. Yes, that's
Cadillac
right.
of the Zodiac.
You have a happy birthday.
Thank you, dear. Cynthia Levin.
So I was so excited to move out to the East Coast after living in LA for so long, I was like a place with real men. You know, men who wear socks and shoes. Instead of this frickin' sandal. Anybody? What is it with men in flip-flops? How did that happen? I dated a guy from Anaheim, California who wore flip-flops every single day. Okay? Skinny, no calves, just, and then no clippers on the bottom of his feet. I'm like, I don't want to see your frickin' ankles, Scotty. You know, there's no sand in Anaheim, you jackass. I'm like, you know, what if something happened to me and you had your little flip-flops on, huh? You I'd be like, Scott, help! Oh, okay.
The home of classic rock.
And Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
101.5 KGB.
KGB.
San Diego.
In every community, children are left unsupervised when school's out. These kids need a positive place to go for recreation and guidance. Boys and Girls Clubs offer a fun, safe place for children to learn and grow. Boys and Girls Clubs of America inspire and enable millions of kids ages 6 through 18 to realize their full potential as productive, responsible, caring citizens. Invest in America's future and help kids succeed. Call your local Boys and Girls Clubs at 1-800-854-CLUB today. This community service announcement has been made possible by Sleep Train Mattress Centers and Clear Channel Communications, joining forces to make a difference in our community.
From Universal Pictures and Morgan Creek.
Now, networks don't talk about it. Government can't tax it. But sports betting is a $200 million a year business. The object here is to win. I'm in.
Walter knows his business.
A lot of gamblers out there, and they have needs. Big needs.
Brandon knows the game.
I know these teams better than they know themselves.
They know everything about gambling.
You went 9-2 last Sunday. Man, I'm proud of you.
Except when to stop.
We're going after much bigger fish here.
Winning's a funny thing.
Al Pacino.
If you want something from me, you can have to rip it out of my talent.
Matthew McConaughey.
Well, you're just pushing it too far. There's no such thing as too far.
Rene Russo.
You're missing the game, Walter.
Oh, no. This is the game.
2 for the money.
This is dangerous territory.
Directed by DJ Caruso. Rated R. Under 17 admitted without parent. Now playing in theaters everywhere. Check out Yahoo Movies for trailers, showtimes, and tickets. Or go to yahoo.com and search 2 for the money.
The American Red Cross still needs your help for Hurricane Katrina victims. Please gather your spare change and donate it today to the Red Cross through the green Coinstar machine in your local supermarket. It's an easy way to help in a big way. Visit 101kgb.com or call 1-800-HELP-NOW.
Air America has come to America's finest city, featuring Al Franken, Stacey Taylor, Randy Rhoads, and more. Set a button for San Diego's Progressive Talk, AM 1360. It's all that's left.
When you have computer problems, you want a specialist with training.
Look, all I have to do is twist the wires just like this, and
Ow! Don't worry. Nissan dealers' service technicians have the training. Factory training. At your Nissan dealer, in order for a technician to work on your Nissan, they have to be a factory-trained Nissan service technician. They train with material that's up to the minute, and they cover everything from the electrical system to engine diagnostics and more. So when you get service at your Nissan dealer, you're not just getting a technician, you're getting a Nissan specialist who lives and breathes Nissans. A factory-trained technician at the head of the class? Or someone a bit less qualified? Trust the people that know your Nissan inside and out. Trust your local Nissan dealer's service department. The tools, the technology, the technicians. Nissan. Genuine service and parts.
Still to come, grand a day, every day giveaway. We got some work to do here, Emilito. Did we get today's list of candidates? Good! Hey, coming up in 1 hour is your first opportunity today. Hey, your only opportunity today, that is. To get signed up for the Grand a Day Every Day giveaway, Go to 101kgb.com. Click on the Grand a Day, Everyday giveaway. If it's for you, that's fine. If it's for someone you know, a family member, that's fine. 10 o'clock Friday mornings. That's when we give you the chance. Shoot in 50 words or less. How would a $1,000 improve your life? You or someone you know. Make room for 101 more entries, 10 o'clock this morning and every Friday morning at 10 o'clock, because we give away $1,000 every day we're on the radio in 2005. Chris Boyer's featurette. Shelley Dunn's Half-Baked Crackpot News. What's our top story today, Shell?
Let me look. Oh, there's a problem. Let me look.
Didn't you put it together?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
What do you just have news cronies now who hand you a news package?
Just like, just give it to me and I'll read it.
Just give it to me.
And we're going to talk about the subway system in New York.
What was going on yesterday? There was some kind of Al-Qaeda scare. We'll hear all about that in 60 seconds. Here on KGB, home of the shortest commercial timeouts. Hey, what happens when you ignore service on your car? You know, stuff like getting your oil changed, making sure the transmission fluid is clean. I'll tell you what happens. Your car goes to hell on you. Well, that's no fun. If you know that your rig is due for service, go to Mossy.com, M-O-S-S-Y, Mossy.com. You'll find coupons that will save you big money. Now, maybe you're going, well, I don't know if my car's due for service. I'm not a technician. Yeah, me either. Well, Mossy.com also answers that question for you. When your Toyota is due for service, the knowledgeable service techs at Mossy can do it all. So go to Mossy.com today. Find out what services you're due for, and then get yourself down to Mossy Toyota. Mission Bay Drive, Pacific Beach. KGB San Diego, KTMQ Temecula, Dave Rickard, Shelley Dunn, Cookie Randolph. It's Cookie Chain Shaw Randolph, by the way, in case you're wondering. Half-Baked Crackpot News time. Sitting down yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, and I'm seeing something about a terrorist scare in the New York City subways. And I'm seeing the headline today in the newspaper says, to me, like the White House was taking credit for foiling East and West Coast terrorism campaigns.
Yeah.
What up?
Well, the president made a speech yesterday, and he said, look, here's where we are in the war on terror.
Terror.
We have foiled 10 plots in the past 4 years. And he mentioned things like, do you remember the guy Jose Padilla that they're holding, who wanted to bring bombs in through Seattle, I think, or something like that?
Vaguely.
And just a couple other things that some you've heard of, some you haven't really heard of from around the world. But 4 of them, I think, were in the United States that they foiled, the terror plots.
Very good.
But this one has law enforcement officials keeping a close eye on the New York City subway system. They did receive what they're calling a specific threat about a possible terrorist attack in the coming days. Subway riders will see more police around town and may also be subject to bag and stroller checks before they get on board the trains. And Mayor Michael Bloomberg says law enforcement officials will be all over the subway.
That person you see sitting next to you on the subway.
What is that person?
Could very well be an undercover detective.
He might be a tiger
cop.
cop.
You will see heightened police presence.
Now,
who is that person?
That person you...
Yeah. You should note there are doubts about the credibility of the threat, but because they haven't been able to completely discount it, they are taking extra precautions as just a matter of prudence. More now from Mayor Michael Bloomberg.
Prudence is a good name. Mm-hmm. I'd like to name my next child Prudence.
Prudence.
Okay, shut up, Dave.
The FBI has recently shared with us a specific threat to our subway system.
Thank you, Mayor Bloomberg.
What if it's a boy? Oh, Prudence.
Fine.
What if it's not yours since you've had a vasectomy? But whatever.
Fine. Whatever. A boy can dream, can't he?
Okay, sorry.
A couple of buzzkills in here, I tell you.
No kidding, Shell.
A Rolling Stones concert in Virginia had to be put on hold while some...
Yeah, what happened?
Well, they had to have some bomb-sniffing dogs come in and take the stage with the story.
No, that was
now,
just their new album.
which is
Give that to
called-
Cynthia Levin.
Isn't that the name of your dog, boy? Anyway.
The show is called the Bigger Bang Tour, but this was not a part of the show. It was a bomb threat, though. And with the story is a brand new Clear Channel reporter named Hart Hettinger.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
The dude's name is Hart?
It might be a woman. I don't know.
An unexpected...
Okay. She gets away with it.
Okay.
Her name is Hart. Hart.
Heart. An unexpected disruption stops the Rolling Stones concert for about an hour.
Mick all of a sudden announced, he said, we're going to take a break, a 10-minute break. He said, the authorities are making us do this. And so we thought, okay, they're taking a break. And then all of a sudden we saw dogs on the stage, and we're like, what's going on? And we go, oh, it's a bomb threat. And all of a sudden, like a third of the floor, they're getting everybody to get up off the floor, and the 10-minute break became a 55-minute break.
The Rolling Stones got the concert rocking again. UVA police have not said if they found anything.
Have you noticed that Karl Rove and Boyer look a little bit alike? You know?
Wow.
You put about 20 years on Boyer and make him go bald.
Yeah.
Just a little bit doughier. It's Karl Rove.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Check that out.
Speaking of Karl Rove, he faces another round of grand jury testimony, and this time he'll try to convince the panel he should not be indicted.
Really? That's the side he's chosen?
That's what I do, too.
Uh-huh.
Please don't indict me. This is all involving the leak of CIA officer Valerie Plame's identity. In this 11th hour legal maneuver, Rove struck a deal to testify for a fourth time in the case. This time, Special Prosecutor Patrick Fitzgerald is not guaranteeing, though, that Rove will not be indicted. For months, he's been told, though, he wasn't a target. The development comes as the grand jury ends its work and decides whether there's evidence that anybody in the Bush administration committed a crime in connection with this leak. Rove and Vice President Cheney's chief of staff, you remember Scooter Libby, are among those who talked to reporters working on that story. Plame, the CIA operative, is married to former Ambassador Joseph Wilson, who was an outspoken critic of the Bush administration's Iraqi policy.
Hey, by the way, are you going to talk about Harriet Myers today?
I have a story on her.
Harriet Myers. Did you guys see yesterday's, was it the LA Times that had her picture in it?
So, yeah.
There was a picture of Harriet Myers from like 20 years ago in the LA Times.
Come on.
Smoking
Not
hot.
Hottie.
What happened to her?
She had longer hair.
She had longer hair, and she was hot.
Did she take an extended trip to Iglesia or something? That chick was hot.
I know.
Yeah.
Get some of that.
She got all very stern now.
And very, very
Severe.
Yes, severe. Sue.
Severe. Yes,
Ooh.
severe is the word.
How
Yes.
about that?
God!
Those big old bags under her eyes like she hasn't slept in a week.
God!
Well, she's very active in the church, and she's busy playing organ for the church and in the choir.
Very active with my organs.
And today she has fresh disapproval from conservative backers, but President Bush is predicting his choice for Supreme Court Justice will win confirmation, telling reporters Harriet Myers is going to be on the bench.
All he's got to do is hold up that 20-year-old picture and say, hey, look, she smokes.
Check
Give it up.
Exactly.
All right.
And government investigators have been inside Vice President Cheney's office questioning staffers about that spy accused of leaking information and documents to the Philippines. Here is the very exciting ABC Chief Investigative Correspondent Brian Ross with more on the story.
Officials tell ABC News they have discovered that Aaron Goncillo, who was assigned to Mideast affairs, was downloading classified files involving a second country other than the Philippines. But they would not disclose the name of the country. Bob Aaron Goncillo is now being held in a jail in New Jersey under a suicide watch.
Wow. A congressional report estimates the cost of fighting the war on terror could exceed a staggering $500 billion in the next 5 years. Most of that goes to Iraq. The Bush administration is spending about $7 billion a month, including nearly $6 billion in Iraq a month. Those expenses are on top of soaring federal deficits and recovery costs from the hurricanes Katrina and Rita. And the House has voted to divert federal funds covering erectile dysfunction drugs for hurricane relief victims. The bill's sponsor says the government will save $690 million over the next 5 years. And Hilton Hotels have asked the Hurricane Katrina refugees that they've been housing to get the hell out. Kathy Shepard, a Hilton spokeswoman, says, "We're doing our very best to accommodate these people, but the escapees were warned when they checked in that their stays would be limited by room availability. And now Hilton needs to honor other guests' reservations." A new poll suggests that bad publicity about federal bungling in the response to Katrina is affecting public opinion. This is an AP poll that shows Americans are losing confidence that Washington will spend the billions in recovery funds wisely. Here at home, or in the county anyway, 1,200 firefighters deployed along our border this morning trying to corral a wildfire that scorched more than 4,000 acres. The blaze is 30% contained this morning. Officials say full containment is expected by 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. 3 firefighters have suffered minor injuries.
Let's talk about that for a second here. Brad Bickle, the East County Chief of Staff, says, Dave, apparently these guys saw that a fire on the border was heading down the hill straight for the small town of Tecate. And some very brave, assertive fire commander made the decision to cross the border into Mexico and fend off the flames that more than likely would have otherwise wiped the small town out. Most would not understand the enormity of that decision. In fact, it probably violates all kinds of international laws and protocol, Dave. I hope this bold leader and true example of a hero Americano is not in trouble for this. Myself, I'd just like to know his name and shake his hand. I hope the town of Tecate will also. It's pretty cool.
I wondered about that, too, if that was illegal to cross the border, doing something
more than likely
like that.
My understanding from watching the news.
Here it comes. I shall now regurgitate what I know, David.
He's already qualified it with his understanding.
I understand.
All right, he's disqualified it. Go ahead.
On Channel 10 last night, they said that we have an agreement with Mexico that we can go up to a mile south of the border to fight a fire that could potentially come up on this side of the border.
All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
Is that it?
Never really adding to it. Just continuing it.
Wait. No, you were speculating that it was illegal or broke some treaty or not. But
do you know how far he went?
I don't. But
okay, so once again, just not really adding to it, just
Tecate is
continuing
right
it.
on the border. I've been to Tecate.
Yeah, Dave.
Cookie Kennedy Club train trip to Tecate. And
did he break the 1 mile law? Did he break the law?
In my estimation, no.
You don't know, do you?
I don't.
So, once again, David, not adding, just extending.
I bought a 6-pack of Tecate beer once. Governor Schwarzenegger has signed a series of environmental bills, including measures that require new car smog labels to list the greenhouse gas emissions and also prevent the use of experimental pesticides on school campuses. Now, that greenhouse bill is designed to enable motorists to shop for new cars that emit the smallest amounts of gases that scientists have linked to global warming. And a study shows teenage daughters of American women are breaking ground when it comes to sex and society. Jamie Hyman now with that story.
American teenagers are having sex younger than their parents and grandparents, and new research shows young women are the leaders in the new sexual revolution. San Diego State University professor Jean Twangy's survey shows a pervasive cultural shift for all teenagers, but it's bigger for girls.
One of the reasons the changes are so much larger for women is that in the 50s and early 60s, they were much more conservative in their views than young men, and now their views and behaviors are about the same.
She says teenagers take it for granted that this is how things are. It's the old folks who might be surprised by the broken taboos. Jamie Hyman, Miami.
Thank you, Jamie Hyman. If Tom Cruise's first biological child is born in accordance with the rules of Scientology, Katie Holmes is in for a hell of a labor. The New York Daily News published the rules of Scientology, which forbids the use of drugs during delivery and also frowns upon the mother screaming during the birthing process.
Oh my
A
God.
silent birth is preferred because it's believed the newborn child can be traumatized.
I'm the happiest I've ever been.
You're not going to be.
my God.
The child can be traumatized by hearing his mother groan
I'm the
and
happiest
cry.
I've ever been.
In the book by L. Ron Hubbard, the Scientology founder, Dianetics, he wrote, maintain silence in the presence of birth.
Maintain
to save
silence.
the sanity of the mother and the child and safeguard the home to which they will go.
Right.
Scientologist Kelly Preston once admitted that she screamed for an epidural when giving birth to her now 5-year-old daughter.
Shame!
She was in labor for 13 frickin' hours.
Jeez.
Good Lord.
That's not that bad.
It's pretty long. It wasn't for John Travolta, who is able to enjoy the Scientology-approved birth a lot more, one would assume. He later said, quote, It was a beautiful, still experience that lovingly brings a child into the world without screaming or talking.
Oh, my God.
I'll bet he got an earful later.
13 hours isn't that long, is it?
How do you not scream when you're pushing a baby out?
I think 13 hours.
How about grunting? Are you allowed to grunt?
I don't think so.
Maybe you could disguise your scream for a grunt.
Maybe.
It's only whispers.
And no drugs.
No drugs.
You don't need them. It's not that hard.
You know, Dave, you've got an awful lot to say for somebody without a uterus.
Tom Cruise told her it probably doesn't hurt anyway.
What a setup.
There's no pain. Just walk it off. Here's some vitamins.
Rub some dirt in it.
Yeah.
Freckle?
That comedy store lady had quite a laugh.
Yeah.
It almost took my head off.
There she is.
Ashley Simpson will be on Saturday Night Live this weekend for the first time since that lip-syncing disaster last fall.
I hope she dances the hoedown again. God, what a
great.
dork.
So they asked her on the night of her 21st birthday party how she feels about returning to the scene of the crime, so to speak.
Is this Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
I am sick and tired of people who say that if you debate and you disagree with this administration, somehow you're not patriotic, and we should stand up and say we are Americans and we have a right to debate and disagree with any administration.
That poor man. We never should have impeached him. Never.
He's doing fine, baby.
Never. We should have bought that dude a drink.
I've been waiting to go back, so I'm really excited.
Thanks, Ash.
Troll that.
I know.
What am I doing? I am? Oh, okay, see ya.
Move your lips. Last night on The Late Show with Conan O'Brien, Bono was on, and he said he was humbled and honored to be among former presidents and international aid workers to receive the nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize this year. He and the other members of his band, U2, appeared for the entire hour on Conan's show.
This is an incredible honor. To be nominated is already, way above my station. I don't think they're ever going to give that to a rock star, I can tell you. And there's people who probably deserve it more than I, people who work in the same issues, on AIDS and poverty issues. But I don't think it's going to happen for an Irish rock star, but I'm so deeply honored to even be thought of.
I like Bono.
I like Bono, too.
Glommer. What a glommer.
She glommed right on
Can't
me.
you just choose one other?
Okay, John Lennon. I like John Lennon.
There you go. Fine.
He's dead.
No, that's what I like about it. John Lennon would have turned 65 this
Jesus
Sunday.
is dead, too.
And one-time Beatles drummer Pete Best, who was ousted from the group in favor of Ringo Starr, talked about what he thought would have happened if Lennon would have lived. He said he would have been a respected world leader.
He would have been a bigger world leader than what he was when he was gone down on the steps of the Dakota. There was so much respect paid for him. People put him up in the annals.
I'd rather hear Ringo. Pete
A
Best.
leader, he could speak. He had his own opinions.
The guy who got kicked out of the Beatles. Remember him?
Yeah.
He was the worst.
We were hard up for an interview.
He was no Ringo.
And displaying how much hard up we are for an interview, here's Cameron Diaz, who's in her new film, In Her Shoes, playing Maggie, the sexy, slutty younger sister of Rose, an uptight lawyer played by Toni Collette.
God.
Here's what Cameron says about her character.
I think I had an understanding of Maggie. I felt that she reflected a lot of our society today, which is everywhere, It's fun to be a girl.
Society's everywhere.
Sort of being told that sexuality is the way that you sort of move through the world, that's more important than other aspects of your character.
Yeah, so Maggie winds up in Florida, where she finds the grandmother she never knew, played by Shirley MacLaine. And so, talk to us about Florida, Cameron.
For me, when I was down there, I was like, oh, God, this is kind of cool. I look forward to getting to be that age. And when I do, I wouldn't mind being in a community where you get to be with people who are, like-minded with you.
Is she still with Justin Timberlake?
I think so.
Yep.
She's having sex with Justin Timberlake. She's doing what Throdelito's famous for. Tell us what's that like, Cameron.
For me, when I was down there, I was like, oh, God, this is kind of cool.
And Maggie, the character in the film, is dyslexic. And in one scene, she auditions for a job as an MTV DJ.
I didn't want to stay there. That was really painful. It was hard for...
Tell us what it's like having oral sex with Justin Timberlake, Cameron.
I didn't want to stay there. That was really painful. It was hard.
Right, bruise your soft palate.
Maggie, it was hard. Have you ever had one of those moments where you do something that you feel like oh my God. When I walk away from here, there's going to be pieces of me on the ground. This is devastating. This is a moment.
Oh my God.
We're going to take just a itty-bitty time out. More half-baked crackpot news, Chainsaw Sports, Chris Boyer's featurette, the Grand A Day Everyday Giveaway. All coming up here on KGB with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
What's your name? Play the 1015 KGB name game to win a Disneyland Resort getaway. Each winner gets a family 4-pack of 2-day park hopper tickets to Disneyland and California Adventure. Sign up to be a KGB VIP at 101kgb.com. Then listen for your name weekdays at 11:20 and 4:20. When you hear your name, call back to win. What's your name? The 50th anniversary celebration at Disneyland has jumped into light speed with the return of Space Mountain. Plus, every day in October at Disneyland, Honda is giving away an all-new 2006 Civic to a lucky guest. Space Mountain and the Honda Civic, the coolest rides in the galaxy.
Paint, you've got to prep. When it comes to your home, one project always leads to another. That's why there's True Value's Fall Home Project Sale. Great savings now through October 16th. True Value, help is just around the corner.
Play it to the max. Push it to the limit. Get out of that rut. Don't you wait another minute, no. You know you gotta get to Harris. Oh, yeah!
For Las Vegas action San Diego style, head for the ultimate getaway. Harrah's Rincon San Diego. We've got all the newest, hottest slots. And for fast and furious action, all your favorite table games too. Plus, at Harrah's you get more from every minute of play with our Total Rewards card. The rewards program that earns you cash, comps, and more. And you can use your Total Rewards card at Harrah's casinos nationwide. Deluxe rooms and suites, a full-service spa, and 8 fabulous restaurants to choose from. This is Las Vegas action San Diego style. For more information, call 1-800-HARRIS or visit harris.com.
You know you gotta get to Harris. Oh, yeah!
Must be 21 years of age or older to gamble. Known to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700. Owned by the Rincon San Luiseno Band of Mission Indians. Managed by HCAL LLC.
We wanted to know what people think of those high points and fees so many lenders are charging for their home loans.
Well, I know I don't want them.
There's appraisal charges and processing fees. It's a lot to pay.
Even if you get a no-point loan, those fees sure add up.
Then we told them about the terrific home loans from World Savings, both fixed and adjustable, that charge no points and no lender fees with very competitive rates.
Low interest rates. We love them.
If we didn't have to pay points and fees, that's $4,000 more we could have in our pocket.
An affordably priced, no points, no lender fees loan from World could easily be your wisest home loan buy in today's market. So act now on this limited time offer. Call World at 1-800-4MONEY today.
No points, no fees. Where do I sign?
If you're buying or refinancing, call 1-800-FORMONEY for a no points, no lender fees loan now and save as much as $4,000. Or visit your local World branch or worldsavings.com.
No fees and no points? Sounds outstanding.
World Savings, your best move yet. Equal opportunity lender.
We are on board the KGB and Q103. It's Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw with you. Little more crackpot news for you.
Just kind of some dessert.
Just a pinch. All right, what you got?
Well, Stevie Wonder, we all know, has been blind since shortly after his birth. I didn't realize this. He was given too much oxygen in the incubator, and that caused it. Finally, though, at the age of 55, there's a chance he could regain his sight.
You know, don't we do this about every 5 years? with poor Stevie Wonder.
Poor Stevie.
Hey, we
Getting his
think we can
hopes
get
up.
your site back.
Yeah. Well, the British media reports Stevie has been tested for pioneering surgery that uses a solar-powered microchip implanted at the back of the eye to restore sight to the blind. It will only give him limited sight, though. He'll be able to see forms and shapes, but not, for example, faces. The new Hooters Casino Hotel has been endorsed by the state of Nevada. It's scheduled to open in early February in Las Vegas. Company executives told the Gaming Control Board they'd succeed with their, quote, delightfully tacky yet unrefined marketing strategy.
Okay, I want to ask a favor of the audience now. Someone's going to know the answer to this question. And Boyer, we're still in the dark on this one, right?
As to how far they went south, I don't know.
Oh, no, dude, give up on that, will you?
Oh, okay.
Good God. He's going back 15 minutes.
Okay,
Are you researching it now?
Stuff that matters. You know, here's the deal, folks. Earlier this year, we were doing a bit, and I don't know what the bit was, but it had something to do with Hooters or big-breasted girls or something.
Mm-hmm.
And the wife on the phone said, "What you going to study? Hooterology?"
Right.
And I want to listen to that and see if I can edit for this year's Best of CD.
Oh,
But I
okay.
don't know what the bit was, and I can't find it.
God.
So if anyone knows what that bit was, what we were doing, any kind of hint or clue.
I
When
think
the
it was
angry
60
wife,
Second Divorce.
I do too. The angry wife was her retort. What are they going to study? Hooterology? Yes, exactly.
I think I remember part of it. Do you want me to help?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think, wasn't it during a Petco Park baseball game? They were sitting right behind or in front of Hooter girls, and there was a crisscross discussion, and somehow a guy got busted in front of his wife or something.
Something like that was going on. That sounds very familiar.
You know what? I think that
Petco Park game.
I think that was born out of the wife making the Hooter comment during 60 Second Divorce, and then a Hooters lady called up and was very offended. And I guess something had happened at Petco.
So these are all clues we hope Boyer can track down in his database, and we can isolate the bit, right?
We got a real needle in the haystack search that we're going on.
Okay.
And, we'll probably end up getting a bit going, no, that sucks. We're not going to put that in.
Yeah, that's how it usually happens. It was a great bit. Really?
If you've got help on that, we would appreciate it.
Must have had to be there. And we were.
And it was
good.
that memorable.
Yes.
Well, here's a nice story about a change of luck. Hurricane Katrina survivor Jacqueline Sherman has gone from having nothing to an instant millionaire. She's living with relatives. She was forced to flee New Orleans. She and her sister decided to go to Evangeline Downs Racetrack and Casino in Louisiana just for a change of pace, and she got it big time. She won a $1.6 million jackpot playing Wheel of Fortune slot machine. And a Katrina survivor has been united with his two dogs. Bernard Williams swam through the floods of New Orleans to save his chows, Missy and Champ, but then he had to leave them behind with rescue workers when he was evacuated. They ended up right here in San Diego, and Williams was traced through a cell phone number written on the dog's paperwork. The Humane Society flew Williams in from Louisiana to pick up the pets. The trip cost $1,000, but it was donated, and he's back today in Orleans Parish, where he will live with the chows in temporary housing before he moves to an apartment.
Here's email to the show. Hey, Dave, what bits of yours don't include Hooters? Okay, thanks, Rob. Help, Rob. Don't throw a brick at my head. I got Emily here for that.
It seems Al-Qaeda is suffering from some seriously high turnover in their ranks, which makes sense because most of their employees blow themselves up. But now their staff has apparently gotten so thinned out, they're actually posting jobs online.
Get out.
On the Arabic website, Al-Qaeda has listed jobs in video production and editing. They need people to edit statements, footage, and international news coverage about their organization. The posting doesn't give up the salary details, but it does say every Muslim knows his life is not his, since it belongs to his violated Islamic nation whose blood is being spilt. Nothing should take precedence over this. If you get this job with Al-Qaeda, you'll be able to put videos out like the one they did last month called Jihad Hidden Camera, which showed sniping and bombing attacks against U.S. troops in Iraq, and it was complete with a laugh track.
Holy cow.
And finally this morning, we don't want to make too big of a deal out of your 44th birthday, but we did get you a little something, Dave. And then
Well,
we'll
you
have-
damn well better have.
Oh, I know. We know you like the stuff. So this is from all of us. And there's a card somewhere. And this is for you. And we got your hot rod chick to come in.
Thanks, baby. Am I supposed to open this now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she grabbed the envelope.
Thanks, Chucko.
Really polished. Right after the envelope.
Please see my signature.
Choco, you sound like you're 3. What's up?
She was talking about the card right as I was going to sign it. I was like,
It's the best signature ever.
Chainsaw indicating that 44 is the number that's shared by Hank Aaron, Willie McCovey, and Jake Peavy because I like statistics. That's right. Thank you.
But I crossed their names out and put your name in there, buddy.
And we didn't know what to get you because you have everything.
No, I don't.
Well, we just thought that this might be a welcome addition since you have a new addition to your family, the horse that you bought for your girlfriend. And we thought that maybe you could get another horse and ride with her, so we got you a little riding outfit.
A little outfit?
Yes.
You got me a little outfit?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Hope you like it. Would you model it for us?
Well, it's made out of cow, I think.
Absolutely. Hey, this is something.
Oh, Roy Rogers, hello.
It's for Dale Evans.
Yes, it is.
But I loved it because they had the little collar, the little cuffs for your wrists.
He's a gay caballero.
This is nice. Rhinestones and everything.
Oh, my.
David, that looks so gorgeous.
I'll wear this when we have breakfast together today.
Is that from the Spackler?
I am rhinestones. This is nice. Hey, it fits and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Shod furs, everything.
It's got a suede ass for you.
It's got a suede ass.
Yeah.
Damn it.
For my suede ass.
We got your chaps.
I want it to be a white pony with bells and stuff in a picture. We have to have cover of our CD.
Hey!
Oh, thanks.
The Midnight Cowboy.
We could only find knee-high chaps. I was looking for the buttless ones, but the store I went to didn't carry them.
Oh.
I'm instantly gay. I put this stuff on. Thanks, guys.
Happy birthday, Dave.
All right, what are we doing here?
tell us. Breaking sports.
Are you sure?
Yep.
How many more do I have?
3.
And you think that breaking right now would...
Do what you want, birthday boy.
Yeah! I don't have to take orders from anyone. All right. Thank you all.
You're welcome and happy birthday.
Thank you.
And you're incredibly old now.
Oh. I didn't know they let people get this old.
How old am I today? 44.
Dang.
God, you old man.
Dear God in heaven.
Why don't you just pull your pants up right under your Hooters? Come on.
Totally going to do that today. I'm going to walk around with Nicole. Yeah! Wait for me!
San Diego. Dave Shelley Chainsaw. We'll be right back. KGB.
Top 3 reasons I'm celebrating Columbus Day. Number 3, it's the perfect excuse to paint my dining room ocean blue. Number 2, I got everything I needed in one voyage. And number 1, at $5 off paint, you bet I'm celebrating.
Now until October 10th, get $5 off 1-gallon cans of Glidden Evermore interior and exterior paint and stains. And $20 off 5-gallon buckets. Only at the Home Depot. You can do it. We can help. Valid by manufacturer mail-in rebate in U.S. only. See store for details.
The good news is it is not too late to get a low mortgage interest rate. Rates still at that 30-year low at Park Place Funding. Call them now. Park Place Funding will pay all your closing costs and fees, and they won't add to your loan balance. Now, so many lenders hide and they disguise fees and costs, but Park Place Funding gets you the best interest rate and pays all your closing costs and fees. Make closing costs a thing of the past. They'll come to you, no obligation, for an in-home consultation. Talk to Park Place Funding today. Call 866-491-FUND. That's 866-491-FUND.
Licensed by the DRE number 014033138.
Watch it tonight, read it tomorrow, or hear about it now.
Our top local story at this hour.
Get updated now. San Diego's #1 for news and talk is News Radio 600 KOGO.
My name is Gretchen. I am supermodel. My life is limousine, champagne, caviar. So ordinary. That's why Gretchen keeps Butterfinger Crisp in designer bag. Oh, those light, crispy wafers with unique Butterfinger cream and crunchy bits. I love it. Gretchen, yeah. Oh, hi, Sasha. Movie premiere tonight? Sure, I go. Ciao, mein Lieber. That's Sasha, but go to opening of envelope.
Life too ordinary? Try Butterfinger Crisp from Nestle, the light new way to break out of the ordinary.
This month, Kearney Mesa Ford makes it easy with 0% APR financing on 05 Rangers and F-150 trucks, or get up to $3,500 factory rebates on approved above average credit limited terms. See Kearney Mesa Ford today, just blocks east of the 805 on Claremont Mesa Boulevard.
We make it easy.
Upper end 103105.
This Columbus Day weekend, hurry to Lowe's for great values. Now save $20 on every 5-gallon can and $5 on every 1-gallon can of Olympic Premium interior and exterior paint after mail-in rebate. Also, get a $75 mail-in rebate when you spend $249 or more on insulation. What's more, we're taking 10% off any carpet we install. You see, nobody works harder to save you money every day. Lowe's, where improving home improvement never ends. Limited time offers. End dates vary. See store for details.
We just went through the drive-thru at Carl's Jr., Dave.
So what?
This is your idea of a fine dining experience?
Yeah.
Eating burgers in your plumbing van.
Look, these are $6 burgers topped with exotic portobello mushrooms.
Wait, portobello?
Portobello bambina. You ready for a little mood music, baby?
Sure.
Now I put my flashlight in the empty Carl's bag, and baby, we got what you call atmosphere.
Introducing the Portobello Mushroom $6 Burger. New at Carl's Jr. For a limited time only at participating restaurants.
Hey, it's Boyer. The Chargers reduced the Patriots to a cup of chowder, and they're standing by to close the steel curtain on Pittsburgh. Are you ready for some football? Then join me Monday night at Trophies in Hazard Center, Mission Valley, just off the 163 at Friars Road East. The action starts at 6 on 21 screaming TVs. Enjoy a fabulous menu of awesome specialties, plus lots of free giveaways each week, including a Better Body Salon and Day Spa certificates, tickets to Universal Studios Hollywood, Milwaukee Power Tools from Tool Up, poker tables from Billiards Direct in La Mesa, gold tickets, and more. Hey, the more you show up, the better your chances of winning that Convoy Big Screen Hitachi High-Def TV, plus a catnapper leather recliner and a $500 gift certificate from More Furniture for Less. And it's Trophies for the Chargers, the Steelers, and me, Monday Night Football. Trophies Hazard Center, right off the 163 at Friars Road East, right on the corner.
San Diegans wake up with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw than any other radio show. KGB.
I got a late I hate coming in from New Hampshire this morning. Michael, who's listening online in New Hampshire, says, I hate it when your Chargers beat my Patriots. That's too bad.
Yeah, that baby, you die.
All right, let's get after one more sports for this week. Championship baseball all the way around us. Here's Chainsaw with details on what happened and what's coming up. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Thank you, David. And hello again, everybody in the sports world. San Diego Padres, they were looking to steal Game 2 of the best-of-5 divisional series at St. Louis yesterday and come home tied 1-1. Didn't quite work out that way.
We're going to pop up. That should do it. Who wants it? The Cardinal shortstop Eckstein calls. He has a Redbirds win it 6-2. Go 2-0 up on San Diego in the best-of-5 division series.
Oh, shut up. Can the Padres extend this series to a fourth game on Sunday? We now present these next 5 seconds of silence to insert your own analysis. Game 3 is tomorrow night at Petco. Padres do or die against the Cardinals. First pitch 8:09 on ESPN and Fox.
That got an Asner somewhere. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It almost got me, and I didn't even drink anything.
Elsewhere in the playoffs yesterday, Atlanta evened their series with Houston 1-1 with a 7-1 victory at Turner Field as John Smoltz outdueled Roger Clemens. Game 3 tomorrow in Houston. The American Leaguers take over today. The Chicago White Sox take their 2-zip lead into Boston for Game 3 today at 1:19 p.m. on ESPN2. Followed by the Yankees and Angels at Yankee Stadium, all tied 1-1. Randy Johnson takes the hill for the Pinstripes. Game 3, 5:19 our time tonight, ESPN. The San Diego Chargers face the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football. Did you know that due to the player shortage in World War II in 1943, the Steelers merged with the Eagles to form the Steagles?
Did you just make that up?
No, it's true. There were the Steagles in 1943, a merger between the Eagles and Steelers. And I think the NFL did a good job combining those two teams instead of some of the others. Because
what could have happened?
Well, if the Bears and Eagles merged, they would have become the Beagles. The Steelers and Colts would have been Eric's favorite team, the Stolts. If the Detroit Lions merged with the Chicago Bears, they'd be the Liars. Chargers and Redskins, the Chins. And if this bit merged with actual comedy, it would have been funny.
You are correct, sir, yes.
I'm sorry, is that funny?
No, I'm not
stand-up
really.
comic?
No.
Is that what you do now?
No. Steelers Chargers Monday night at the Q. Chargers favored by 3. If the Broncos lose Sunday and the Chargers win Monday, San Diego would move into a first-place tie with Denver.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes. Thank you. Yet other sports, David.
Pia Zadora married Ronnie Lott. She'd be Pia Lott.
Now that's funny. Love it. 9:40, 43 seconds. This is your 101.5. Chuck, go. Delayed reaction there.
Always a little late on that.
KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Shut up.
All right, Grant a Day, everyday giveaway coming up in just a second here on the KGB, and you're desperately close right now to being able to enter. 10 o'clock every Friday. Sleep Train San Diego says, hey, make us your choice. You won't regret it. Come on in today. What's it going to be? Sealy, Simmons, Stearns and Foster, Select Comfort, you name it, we got them all. Only the best beds in the business. No homematers. You know, Grandpa's at home with Grandma where he belongs, not in the back room blowing his wadding into the bed.
I hate that.
We don't go for that. Very good window of opportunity for you right now at Sleep Train San Diego. Come on in this weekend, pick out your brand new bed, show them your good credit. You're not going to pay anything until 2007. That's like, 68 months or something that you're not paying. No interest, no monthly payment, no down payment. And hurry home. They're going to deliver it the same day you buy it. Free delivery, free setup. They'll even haul away the old one for free. At Sleep Train San Diego, where they believe the only wad in your bed should be your own. Make Sleep Train your ticket to a better night's sleep.
Dave. Well, you know, these people are pros.
Shelly.
They know what they're doing.
And Chainsaw.
They get the job done.
101.5 KGB.
Dave, Shelly, and Chainsaw present the Grant a Day Everyday Giveaway.
Hello?
Jeff.
Yes.
What's up, my brother?
Not too much. Oh!
What?
Who's this?
Who do you think?
Donnie Lee?
Yes, it's Tommy Lee.
Wow. No, Donnie Lee.
Who's Donnie Lee?
Oh, it's a friend of mine from Arizona.
No, I'm not Donnie.
I saw the KGB thing, so now I know who it is.
Hey, you're on the radio.
Really?
I think so. Let me double check. Hold on.
Dang, so now I know who it is.
Hey, you're on the radio.
So really?
I think so. Yep, there you are. You're on the radio for sure.
We're here to talk about my horrendous life.
What's wrong with your life?
Well, past year I got assaulted by a drunk Indian, a Native American, I should say, in Alaska. March, I got run over by a truck.
Ow!
What'd you do that for? I would advise against that.
Suffered severe extensive injuries.
Yeah.
Best part of the year is I have a beautiful 10-month-old baby girl.
What's her name?
What's that?
What is her name?
I really not go into that.
Top secret.
This is on the radio.
Have to kill you.
All right, well, let me ask you a better question then. Your 10-month-old baby girl?
Yeah.
What's she wearing right now?
What's she wearing? Oh, a beautiful little outfit bought by her aunt. Beautiful little outfit.
Well,
got rice cereal and banana, number 2 banana Gerber on it. I seen her a few minutes ago.
Who's your buddy Pat?
My buddy Pat is a very good friend of mine who works with me.
Did you know that he wrote to me?
He did, huh?
Wrote to us here. He says, I'm writing on behalf of my friend and coworker Jeff.
Oh, guess what? Everybody's calling me now.
Oh, well, tell him to wait. He says, Jeff lives with his wife.
1 second.
Oh!
Yeah, I know I'm on the radio. Oh, I'm on the radio.
Hey, he knows.
Yeah,
Not for long.
Right now. You didn't even know that.
Jeff lives with his wife and 3 kids, their infant daughter, in a 2-bedroom apartment. And weeks after returning to work after arm surgery, he was run over by a truck, breaking 7 ribs and crushing his ankle. He's been out of work for 10 months, got a newborn to take care of. His disability pay is not that great. So please consider Jeff for the Grand a Day Everyday giveaway.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you're going to be today's winner, Jeff.
Wow.
Going to hook you up with $1,000.
God bless you. Thanks.
Let's go blow it on whiskey and cigarettes.
No.
Hookers and fire trucks.
No. Thanks.
Some more banana baby food. Come on.
I'll buy plenty of banana baby food.
Beautiful.
I've had a horrendous year. This is geez, Louise. I can't believe that.
Can you use 1,000?
Easily.
All right, buddy. You're today's winner.
Hey, let me ask you to play one song for me.
Oh, I just gave you $1,000.
Let's listen. You too. All because of you.
No.
How to dismantle an atomic bomb. All because of you. That song. Play that for everybody out there.
Hold on, buddy, okay? I'm going to talk to Emily. Get your money, okay?
All right.
Nice pick, Emily. Take care of this
Don't
myself.
you want to run him over again?
All right. What do we got here? 13 minutes. You get to sign up for the Grand a Day Everyday giveaway. 10 o'clock every Friday morning, we clear out the email box. Make room for 101 new entries. The Chris Boyer featurette is next on the KGB.
Sip in, sip out at McDonald's drive-thrus. Open early for breakfast and check out the rich new premium roast coffee. A new brew, new beans, and a medium roast full of flavor. McDonald's has many great breakfast choices to start your day off right, like the Egg McMuffin or tasty McGriddles.
There have been many exciting days in California's proud history. The gold rush, the birth of Hollywood, the invention of the Cobb salad. And now, in the same spirit, the California Lottery proudly announces the California Combo. Go to your participating lottery retailer and purchase the California Combo. You'll get 5 Mega Millions Quick Picks and 5 Super Lotto Plus Quick Picks. And from now until October 29th, the lottery will throw in 2 extra Super Lotto Plus Quick Pick plays for free. The California Combo from the California Lottery. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 or older to play.
The Duffer is in. Duffer, one who is prone to mediocrity at his sport. Try a round of Duffer beer. An honest, truth-telling bottle of beer. Have you had your Duffer today? Locally owned and operated.
Country.
Always liked country.
Country, of course.
When you're ready to give country a try, check out US 95.7 and 95.7 FM.
Good family music.
US 95.7 with real American country all day long.
Good music.
On US 95.7, 95.7 FM.
The American Red Cross still needs your help for Hurricane Katrina victims. Please gather your spare change and donate it today to the Red Cross through the Green Coinstar machine in your local supermarket. It's an easy way to help in a big way. Visit 101kgb.com or call 1-800-HELP-NOW.
Small business owners know the drill. Month after month, quarter after quarter, you pour profits back into your company instead of your pocket. Until now. Add any of these 3 SBC services to SBC Long Distance Service, and we'll include a $50 gift card for each. SBC Yahoo, DSL, Singular Wireless Voice and Data, and Unified Messaging. Plus, you get a single bill and the greatest possible savings over buying each of them separately. So hurry, pour some profit back into your pocket. To add services and earn your $50 gift cards, call 888-SBC-3949. 888-SBC-3949. Because we know how you work, we know how to help you work. And these tools can help you accomplish more. Seeing small business differently. SBC.
1-year term required. Offer for SBC long distance business customers. Taxes, restrictions, vendor charges apply. For details, call 888-SBC-3949 toll free or visit SBC.com/enjoy.
SBC. Going beyond the call.
Weed, acid, nose candy, huffing, brown sugar,
skunk, atom,
glass, killers, meth, lady,
supergrass, Aunt Mary,
big C, big H, big O, ecstasy, gangster, chalk,
OC,
oxy, DXM, XTC, vitamin K,
R2,
angel dust. Talking to your kids about drugs is a lot tougher than it used to be. Lucky 7, Seventh Heaven, buttons,
cactus,
White Cross, rocket fuel. Your kids may be exposed to drugs you've never heard of.
cat, horse,
Fire, Yaba, Skeg, Sugar Cube, Blue Mystic.
tweak.
To find out what they're facing these days and how to talk to them about drugs, go to drugfree.org or call 1-800-729-6686 to get the free brochure, Your Child Needs You. Because the more informed you are, the more your kids will listen. A message from MetLife Foundation and the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
I love tuning in DSC on the KGB, getting an asthma with my pal and the brown gal. Boy, when it's wrong, Bromo in a thong, Suffolk with roots, and the hoof, and I love your show
The pomp, the circumstance, the majesty. None of that.
Not a scrap of it.
No, it's the Chris Boyer featurette. Yes, featurette. Which means it's not nearly as long or as good as a regular feature. Why do we play it? Oh.
We need one more break.
It's gateway to the weekend. Come on.
Here is Chris Boyer.
Thank you, David. It's Friday, time to put more crap between the commercials. With a look back at history, it was this week in 1871 when everyone in Chicago had a great barbecue beef dinner. As 1871, Mrs. O'Leary's cow kicked over that lantern and did $200 million of damage. 1951, it was a red letter day for the prostitutes as the Western Hills Hotel in Fort Worth became the first hotel to feature foam rubber mattresses and pillows. Nice going. 1959, a U.S. House subcommittee began investigations of those allegedly rigged TV quiz shows. And here's something for you, Dave. 1965, Robert Matera's tee shot, aided by a 50-mile-per-hour tailwind, traveled 447 yards to the pin and dropped in.
Holy cow.
For the longest hole-in-one in golf history.
Wow.
On the 10th hole at the Miracle Hills Country Club in Omaha. And once again, it's teeth on the toilet tank time, 1991. Teeth on the toilet tank time.
All right.
1991, Elizabeth Taylor married again. Number 8, Larry Fortensky, a sexy construction worker.
They were wed at Michael Jackson's estate in California. How about 1989? Former evangelist Jerry Baker, Jim Baker, convicted by a jury. Bobby Baker. Was convicted by a jury in Norfolk of bilking 160,000 PTL members out of 158 million. Ruth, 1970, Janis Joplin died this week.
Oh, good.
And 1893, the motor-driven vacuum cleaner was patented. 1955 brought us Captain Kangaroo on TV and Walt Disney's The Mickey Mouse Club. It was this week in 1960 we had The Andy Griffith Show, and 1961, Dick Van Dyke. 1995, in a Los Angeles courtroom, O.J. Simpson was acquitted of the June 12, 1994 stabbing death of his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and waiter Ron Goldman. 1950, the renowned comic strip Peanuts from Charles Schultz hit the papers. And 1967, Thurgood Marshall was appointed by Lyndon Baines Johnson, sworn in as an Associate Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. Marshall was the first black Supreme Court Justice and served until his retirement in 1991. But finally, we celebrate this great, momentous event in history thusly. A stunning and gleaming erection pointing up to the bright blue sky. Let's light the fuse and run away and see if this thing will fly. The giant tube shoots its wad, pushing up its chromium payload, heading for the outer dimensions with a beeping radio abode. The commies first blasted off, beating everyone into space with the very first satellite, sending its beeping home to base. 1957, the Sputnik 1 satellite was shot into space, circling the Earth every 95 minutes. And we celebrate that this week with a Boyer featurette with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on the KGB.
We're doing a best of on Saturday from 8 until whenever.
Yes, we are.
What's
We're going to
wrong?
have greatest guy moments. Plus, we'll talk about Ruth's unsatisfying 3 dogs.
C minus.
Oh, man.
C minus sex.
How about Lash Wednesday? Plus, Bromo with his Guide to Vegas. And Chainsaw Sports starting at 8 on the KGB.
Our thanks to Cynthia Levin, who is at the Comedy Store. Tonight, tomorrow, tickets still available at the Comedy Store in La Jolla. 858-454-9176 is the number. Thanks for my prize.
Hope you like it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Evan. Congratulations. You made it another year.
He didn't die.
He's not dead.
It's going to be a very satisfying weekend, but whatever.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Love your show.
softly low. When the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh wrinkles your nose, touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, don't you ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. KGB FM, San Diego.